Cause so yeah, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, you really a known face in Israel.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm trying to get like everybody else. You know, Captain O'Clyde, Captain Zaria, you know, Captain Shock. Them brothers been putting in work, so I'm just trying to follow what I seen them do.
Right, cause and that's to the point too. You know what I'm saying? It was even though you was in Esau military doing a lot of work in there. How did it feel from transferring from a white man army to literally a black man army?
Oh, brother, that's an excellent question. It was night and day. I wouldn't even consider what Esau has going on in the army. I think they're playing army. They're just white men with it's a large militia. They're not an army. They're white men with guns. I came to the UPK, brother, the Lord's army. And I get to see real discipline, real structure, real order, and most importantly, what I couldn't find in the white man's army, real brotherhood. And so it was night and day. I had to watch my back in Esau military. I couldn't trust anybody I was around. The culture of it is real dysfunctional. You know, it's real dysfunctional, and it's not meant for our people to be in it. It's meant for Esau. He thrives in those type of environments. Black and Hispanic men, we too sincere and too loyal to be in a toxic environment like that. We should be in the Lord's army where, you know, you're not gonna get taken advantage of and looked at as weak because you have loyalty and brotherhood. So it's a night and day thing.
What you're saying is, sir, is so heavy because in the white man's military, you got these little groups. They do weird stuff like fraternities.
Yeah, exactly
like fraternities, sir. So you got to shave your beard.
Yeah.
You got to do these little things. You know what I'm saying? They have an intercourse with all women in the barracks and all that.
Yes, they are.
And it brought to my mind because the UPK, you can never have a character like a white man ever.
That's right.
So everything we do, you know what I'm saying? We hold ourselves to a standard in the ISUPK. So I just want to say this. So there's a lot of brothers that's watching that's in the military UPK.
Right.
There's a lot of brothers. So ever since you was one of the churches for Hebrew Academy.
Right.
You was there that day too.
That's right.
And I want to bring out too, all those comments was like, y'all ain't gonna do this, y'all ain't gonna do that, y'all scared, y'all gonna do this for the white man.
Yeah.
Now, what would you say from having structure, how did it change your life?
It changed my life drastically in every way. I think the way I even wake up in the morning is different. It's like I wake up in the morning with a sense of purpose. In the world, brother, I prayed I didn't wake up. That was my life in the world. I pray I didn't wake up, you know, and I look forward to every time I went to sleep because life was hell. And the truth, brother, I'm praying to wake up to get the day started and what else I can do for the day. And, you know, I have a purpose that's greater than myself, and that's helping and fixing my people, God's people. And so, brother, it has given me a sense of purpose unlike anything I've ever done in my life, and that's how I know it's the Lord's work. It's not anything that any man, you know, can boast. It's the Lord's work, and He gave the helm to Commander General Yohana. He's holding it down. Yahweh Shimi Awashab Rakata. General Muhammad. That's our protocol, you understand? Again, military.
You see that?
General came in, y'all, General on deck.
Right. Exactly.
You understand it? That's what we do.
So next question, I want to move toward this now. Okay, will you be in the army now in DC?
The white man's army.
The white man's army.
That's right, no sweat.
You know what I'm saying? So like now the white man's army is literally invading DC.
That's right.
So I just want to say, what's the experience going on? What's it like down there?
So what it is it's a political theater. They're not really there to stop crime because DC doesn't have any worse of a crime problem than any major city. But Donald Trump now has to distract everybody from the fact that he's on the Jeffrey Epstein list as a pedophile and a frequent flyer on the Lolita Express to that island. So, you know, he has to go big to distract everybody. And one thing white people understand, and Donald Trump is very keen on this, is white people's hatred for blacks and Hispanics surpasses everything else. And so when all else fails, you know, let's blame the niggas. These niggas, look at the crime. Look what these niggas is doing. Look what these Hispanics is doing. When really, the DC doesn't have a crime problem, again, worse than any other city. What they should do is send a National Guard to profile these white boys so they don't shoot up schools and churches. But they're not doing that because it's not about crime. It's not about law and order. It's about oppressing God's people. And so that's what's going on in DC. They scared to go into the hoods.
Yeah.
You understand? They scared to go into the hoods. You'll see videos here and there where they'll be in little small little areas where we at, but they not really policing the hood. They're scared to go there. You know, so it's not about stopping crime at all. It's just it's a show, it's a distraction.
Right, and also too, because you know, sadly, you got our people thinking we need these FBI agents, we need these CIA agents, we need everybody to clean up our streets.
Right.
But this is what happens when you vote for somebody who's not of our people.
That's right.
Or voting period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like once again, sir, I want to bring up the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that people that our brothers, we don't understand what the hell is going on at all.
At all, brother.
You know, I know what you see that, so you could expound.
Absolutely.
When, like, if a brother could wake up, what should he do? Like, what should he see in his eyes if he can't realize already?
That's an excellent question. And to piggyback off of something you said, to the Uncle Toms and the stepping fetches that believe we need the FBI and the ATF and the DEA in our community, you don't understand. Our community is full of crime because of the FBI, because of the DEA, because of the ATF.
Okay.
The United States government is the reason why there's crime in the Black and Hispanic community. And the first thing a brother should wake up and realize is the white man is the devil. That's the first order of business. If he can just put that at the forefront of it, say, you know how Jewish people, they wear, it's called Teflon.
Yeah,
Jewish people, they wear them little boxes right here, the leather straps. Well, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans should figuratively wear Teflon. You understand? I'm not telling y'all go be Jewish.
Exactly.
Don't twist what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
You understand? You should figuratively have a box like the Jewish people have, and in that box should be the white man is the devil. It should be at the forefront of everything you do, because it will dictate how you operate. You can't get high when you understand the white man put this here to make you weak and destroy your people. You can't sleep with prostitutes when you understand he thrives for crime. You can't murder your brother when you understand we have to join together and stand up against oppression. He wants us to hate each other. Right. Understanding the white man is the devil is the first step. It's the first thing. You can't even accept being an Israelite until you understand the white man is the devil. You understand? You got to separate from white Jesus, the religion. So that's the first order of business. The white man is the devil, man. And every Black and Hispanic Native American, you should say it once a day. It's like medicine. It's like a vitamin, a multivitamin. You know what I'm saying? You wake up and take your multivitamin. You understand? Right after the multivitamin, the white man is the devil. All right, let's start the day off.
You know, it's so crazy. When I came into the school as a young man, like brothers would tell me, I wake up every day, the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's
you know
right,
what I'm saying? But as I kept coming to class, coming to camp, now I'm teaching class. Now I got orders. Now I'm saying, like, now I know why brothers say that.
Exactly.
Because if you go without one day knowing who your enemy is, you are going to be consumed.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? If not by drugs, if not, you know what I'm saying, by getting unalive.
That's right.
White man's military, because they're going to go to World War III.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So what you bring out is a heavy point. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to understand who their enemy is.
Right.
And I just want to ask you, sir, from, you know what I'm saying, in the past, in the world, being with the enemy, you know what I'm saying, army fatigues, whatever. But now in the truth, what's your brothers, how should brothers just understand of what's going on?
Well, again, the white man's the devil. From there, you'll get understanding on everything else. The white man is the devil. His God is the devil. We should leave his God and find out who our God is, because his God has destroyed us. His religion has destroyed us. So we have to find out what is our culture, who is our God. And once you start there, the white man is the devil, you're on the right track. But you cannot start that path by trying to skip over the white man is the devil. You're going to end up in the wrong destination.
Exactly.
The first stepping stone to the right path is the white man is the devil. It's like once you step on that one, it's like, all right, I can see where I'm going now. You know what I'm saying? I can see. And you can start stepping along the way. You know, oh, I'm an Israelite. Oh, I'm God's chosen people. Oh, God is black. Christ is black. Yeah, but all that is stepping stones after acknowledging he's the devil.
Right.
Like you said, you got to know who the enemy is. Or you will be consumed. And there's a war being waged on our people, and we don't know it. So we're losing the war because we don't even know we at war. So that's the first step.
Okay. So it's so heavy right now. 10-minute quick interview, you know what I'm saying? We at New York City right now. Right. I got a little snippet. I'm going to see this brother again, man.
That's right.
I'm going to go a little bit deeper too.
And if I may too, big shout out to Captain Zariak. Captain Sakar, Captain Shamawa Allah, Captain Kataza.
That's right.
You understand? The whole New York squad, all the officers, the troopers, the sisters. You understand? It's a beautiful thing we got going on out here, man. It's a beautiful thing where we can come together and there's no fighting, no arguing. You know, your woman ain't being raped, your children ain't being molested, ain't no shootings or stabbings. Like, this is the kingdom of heaven. It's a glimpse into what we are capable of and what we are going to build for our king to come rule over. So big shout out to Commander General Hana, of course, above all, because that brother held the truth down while we were out in the world.
Exactly.
You know, in any major city. But Donald Trump now has to distract everybody from the fact that he's on the Jeffrey Epstein list as a pedophile and a frequent flyer on the Lolita Express to that island. So, you know, he has to go big to distract everybody. And one thing white people understand, and Donald Trump is very keen on this, is white people's hatred for blacks and Hispanics surpasses everything else. And so when all else fails, you know, let's blame the niggas. These niggas, look at the crime. Look what these niggas is doing. Look what these Hispanics is doing. When really, the DC doesn't have a crime problem, again, worse than any other city. What they should do is send a National Guard to profile these white boys so they don't shoot up schools and churches. But they're not doing that because it's not about crime. It's not about law and order. It's about oppressing God's people. And so that's what's going on in DC. They scared to go into the hoods.
Yeah.
You understand? They scared to go into the hoods. You'll see videos here and there where they'll be in little small little areas where we at, but they're not really policing the hood. They're scared to go there. You know, so it's not about stopping crime at all. It's just it's a show, it's a distraction.
Right, and also too, because you know, sadly, you got our people thinking we need these FBI agents, we need these CIA agents, we need everybody to clean up our streets.
Right.
But this is what happens when you vote for somebody who's not of our people.
That's right.
Or voting period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like once again, sir, I want to bring up the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that people you know, I know that you see that, so you could expound.
Absolutely.
When, like, if a brother could wake up, what should he do? Like, what should he see in his eyes if he can't realize already?
That's an excellent question. And to piggyback off of something you said, to the Uncle Toms and the Step and Fetches that believe we need the FBI and the ATF and the DEA in our community, you don't understand. Our community is full of crime because of the FBI, because of the DEA, because of the ATF.
Okay.
The United States government is the reason why there's crime in the Black and Hispanic community. And the first thing a brother should wake up and realize is the white man is the devil. That's the first order of business. If he can just put that at the forefront of it, say, you know how Jewish people, they wear, it's called Teflon.
Yeah,
Jewish people, they wear them little boxes right here, the leather straps. Well, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans should figuratively wear Teflon. You understand? I'm not telling y'all go be Jewish.
Exactly.
Don't twist what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
You understand? You should figuratively have a box like the Jewish people have, and in that box should be the white man is the devil. It should be at the forefront of everything you do, because it will dictate how you operate. You can't get high when you understand the white man put this here to make you weak and destroy your people. You can't sleep with prostitutes when you understand he thrives off a crowd. You can't murder your brother when you understand we have to join together and stand up against oppression. He wants us to hate each other. Understanding the white man's the devil is the first step. It's the first thing. You can't even accept being an Israelite until you understand the white man's the devil. You understand? You got to separate from white Jesus, the religion. So that's the first order of business. The white man is the devil, man. And every black and Hispanic Native American, you should say it once a day. It's like medicine. It's like a vitamin, a multivitamin. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, take your multivitamin. You understand? Right after the multivitamin, the white man is the devil. All right, let's start the day off.
Carl, you know, it's so crazy. When I came into the school as a young man, like brothers would tell me, I wake up every day, the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? But as I kept coming to class, coming to camp, now I'm teaching class. Now I got older. Now I'm saying like, now I know why brothers say that.
Exactly.
Because if you go without one day knowing who your enemy is, you are going to be consumed.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? If not by drugs.
You're a black Marine or a black whatever in the white man's military, that make them want to kill you more. Mm-hmm. Like when they see the uniform on you, they get an extra disdain for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand why in the hell do you want to fight for them?
Cared enough about your trials and tribulations, the things that you suffered through, and how to get out of that. That's your history. You don't need a white man to have no remembrances for it.
Yeah, man, you chastise the child too hard, or you create trauma. If you don't say nothing to the child, then you making them soft. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no way for a black man to be right even when he is not.
White people that's out there that want to help black and Hispanic people, the best thing you can do is just leave us the hell alone.
They are all against you. They all want to destroy you. And the ultimate goal of all of them is to put you back into slavery and subjection.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's get it.
1.
Y'all know how we do around. Set for another night, man. About to get it in. I mean, so much to talk about tonight.
Oh, man,
the Lord, you know what I'm saying, is for sure. You know what I'm saying, getting ready to do a ton of things. You know what I'm saying, but we're gonna get into it. You know what I mean. So, like always, man, before we start the show, I want to give it up to the Most High.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Mm-hmm. And of course, I want to give it up to our king, our leader, none other than Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Also, we got to give it up, you understand, to the man with the plan, none other than Commanding General Yohana.
That's right.
In here with me tonight. Everybody's healthy tonight. Nobody on injury reserve, I don't believe. Who was on injury reserve last week? Everybody was here. Oh, Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior.
I knew it was somebody. Big O, y'all blame a Warrior for not being here. Okay. No, that's what we do. But for sure, man, to my right, doing what he do every week. We got Officer Lamaki Allah in the building.
I'm right.
Doing what he do. And to my left, the man who designing all this fly gear up in here, Real Nigga University. You know what I'm saying? None other than Yaradine in the building. Okay, you got some features. You got some more designs you're working on as well, right? You're gonna hit y'all with some few more designs, man. So y'all know how we do it. He's in charge of the garment department up here. Okay, give it up for him.
I'm right.
He makes the fly t-shirts, but he do not make any garments. So don't call him. You know what I'm saying? But don't talk about no. Can you get a garment? I always tease the brother with that. You know, I'm just messing with you, man. And to my far right, man, we got Officer Iwalum in the building. Also in here with us tonight, we got Officer Mayad in the building. And of course, we got a Warrior sitting at the round table on Bigo.
That's right.
Go live. appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all send us a few dollars on that Bigo as well. You know what I'm saying? Can we get a donation?
Facts.
Give me 50 cents plus a 50 cents. I ain't asking for much. Lock the door. Also, man, we got to give it up to our technical team in here. Officer Ramawan doing what he doing. Working so hard, man. You know what I'm saying? This brother, man, really puts it down. You know what I'm saying? On this show. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just going live every Friday night. It's the in between. It's the after the show Saturday, and it's leading up all the way to the show. Him and Officer Raj Karab, give him a hand as well. Raj Karab got the mighty fro tonight. Make sure you click that camera on him at some point in time. From a one, you know. Oh, there you go. Get it, brother. Get a fro in hand, goddamn. Also in here tonight, man, we got a bunch of mighty officers sitting in. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna name all of them, you know what I'm saying? But they hit with us. Get them brothers in as well. All right, I can go, man. What's going on? What's going on there? Talk to me.
Yeah. I was just checking this story out of one. It was an 18-year-old girl, you know what I'm saying, scammed the brother out of $7,000 in child support out of one.
Good night.
$7,000. Go ahead.
But the child wasn't his or hers.
Or her. You got to give me the breakdown on that. It wasn't his or hers. Give me more.
She didn't even have a child out of one.
What?
Just scammed the brother out of $7,000.
Good night.
So how did that happen?
Man, Cap, we had to get it to the story.
Damn.
Yeah, but they locked the sister up though. She got locked up on New Year's.
And it wasn't no baby at all.
Not of theirs, but you know, she was showing the brother a baby.
Oh, so she came up with somebody else's baby, and basically he's like, this our baby. Meanwhile, I wasn't neither one of them.
Damn.
Now you and that sister's not. Come on now, y'all. You a lot of you sisters get like that. Y'all starting to get like them Nigerian women out there. Yeah, them Africans. You know what I'm saying? Somalians and Nigerian. Don't nobody work a hustle better than them. You know what I'm saying? That child support, man, right there is extra diabolical. There's so many brothers locked up behind the child support. You get my, you know what I'm saying? But of course, man, the UPK stands under Commander General Hunter is the best child support is the parents staying together.
That's right. Damn right.
It don't get nobody. You want to support the child, you know what I'm saying? Again, you know what I'm saying? These different things that they come up with, child support, divorce, right? Co-parents, and all these things that they come up is to make sure that the family don't ever stay together.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, y'all done.
Just as a child support ain't diabolical enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
she has another layer to it.
That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So,
damn, she went to rent a baby.
That's a rough one there.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So to avoid child support, man, find you a woman with a healthy mind.
That's right.
Sister,
right.
Find you a man with a healthy mind. Make sure both of y'all fear the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's essential and important. This way you can raise healthy children, right?
Right, sir.
And have a healthy family. Having a healthy family means you're gonna have a healthy community. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be on and popping.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
They done such a great job of destroying the family. And the point of destroying the family is so you won't ever look at your condition. You know what I'm saying? You too, when you don't have a good family structure and the community destroyed, you so destroyed, you constantly looking at how horrible your condition is. You ain't thinking about the society you live in.
Right.
See, if you have a healthy family and healthy families, now you get to looking at your condition. You know what I'm saying? Which is what black people was doing in the 60s. You see what I'm saying? They was looking like, well, this place in this country we live in, something ain't right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's because they had that father in that house and that mother in that house. You know what I'm saying? And they kept them focused. Go ahead, y'all done.
What's so heavy about what you're saying? So it's like now you don't have you won't have a scapegoat. If that is in place, like you're saying, they don't have a scapegoat. They can't say, okay, the reason why the ghetto is messed up because ain't no fathers in the home. You know what I'm saying? The mother is unfit and
That's
different
it.
things of these nations because the family is together. So now you have to deal with the core of the problem.
That's
And
it.
that's heavy.
Man, damn right, man. Big up the Commander Kenny Hunter, you know what I mean, for this truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where we at? Where we going first? Let's go.
First we got today
Mhm.
is the we're gonna play is the clip showing the shooting that happened in Minneapolis with the ICE.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's
and
right. That's
what
very
how
wild.
they unalive that woman in the car.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
No! No! Oh my God! What the? What the? You just. What the did you do? Dude, you shot her! I'm trying to help! No! No!
Wow. That's the tape there. I'm sure you know what I'm saying. By now, everybody done saying it pretty much.
Man, come
Unless you living under a damn rock. You know what I'm saying? That was, I mean, give me right on it. I can straight cold-blooded murder on the live. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Lamar, get down.
If I
Please.
could, the one that shot the bullets at the lady in the car.
That's it.
Right after what he did, he told his entire squad, "Wrap it up, let's go."
Yeah.
And so everyone knows this motion right here.
Yeah.
Let's flee the scene. Let's
That's
get
it.
out of there.
That's it.
And they left the scene quickly and abruptly because normally, like in any type of formation of the law enforcement or anything like that, when a crime happens, everyone's supposed to stay where they are. The ones that instigated it, or the victims, or whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone's supposed to stay where the crime happened.
That's it.
But this individual, he had so much rights to the Trump administration.
That's it.
When he unalived this lady,
Right.
that he said, "Let's go."
That's it.
And they left. You know, they didn't even know who his name was or anything like that.
Right.
And that just goes to show, like, when a so-called white man or individual unalive someone in this world in America, they're not responsible enough to have to follow the laws that they're supposed to being upheld.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near like the way he moved. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he wrapped the team after he just unalive somebody. He's swinging a finger like he ain't just did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Which goes to show you that these cats here believe that they are above the goddamn law. You see what I'm saying? And it's so, once again, it's so Nazi Germany. You know what I'm saying? That's how Hitler, when he came to power, you know what I'm saying, before they exterminated, you know what I'm saying, the fake Jews or whatever, they would be doing these same type of Gestapo tactics, you know what I'm saying, where they went through the Germany and they was basically above the law. They could just flat out unalive you, basically do whatever the hell they want to you, and that was that. And boy, oh boy, if you ain't in the truth, man, listen, you better pray on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some scary, scary times approaching. You know what I'm saying? Like normally, that's a black and brown person in that car. Right. You know what I'm saying? That happened too. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. When they get to unalive and they own, you know what I'm saying? Now it goes to show you that the demon is back on these people like something you cannot believe. They just, once again, they've been hiding and masquerading who they are for so long. Now with Trump in office, he bringing forth that white supremacy spirit. You know what I'm saying? That white people are born with. You get what I'm saying? The white man, he just show you that he is a flat out animal. You know what I'm saying? To just unalive it the way he did. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead, IJ.
Please. Man, Cap, one thing I do not like about this entire situation.
Yeah.
Of course, since it's a white woman, it's national wide coverage.
Yeah, for sure.
The mayor of Minneapolis came out and said that he wants ICE out of his city because they just killed somebody.
Right.
But of course, if this was a brown person, that wouldn't be the case.
That's it.
Even I looked on ESPN and Stephen A. Smith was talking about this. If this was a Mexican person, this would not. Stephen A. Smith, this wouldn't even went across his desk. But because it's a white woman, of course, everybody got to hear about it.
Get out.
And to also our alum's point, if I'm not mistaken, out of one, about 2 months ago, ICE did unalive a Mexican sister in her car.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
Using the same, and on the footage, it was clear that this sister was not any danger. She wasn't going to run nobody over.
Right.
But they unalived her. They shot her in her car and unalived her.
Yeah.
No protests. No Stephen A. Smith. No worldwide media coverage. We covered it here on the Round Table of Truth.
Damn
The
right.
real news for black and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of the world didn't bat an eye, didn't blink an eye, didn't protest, didn't assemble, didn't even spit out a piece of bubble gum for that sister's life.
Does it get out, y'all done?
If I could,
Please.
sir, you know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, the truth in the ISUPK under Commander General Hunter is so necessary. I don't want.
That's right.
I remember years ago, General Muhammad bringing out when they had the epidemic of the pill popping and all that, the opioid epidemic. You know what I'm saying? And he says like things don't become a problem until it becomes a white problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Crack through all out the 80s, tearing up black communities and all of that.
That's
and
it.
that wasn't a pandemic, epidemic, or anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the opioids started killing all of these white kids. Now it's an epidemic.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
It's not a problem in America until it becomes a white problem.
Man, listen, the Lord is this week alone. If you don't know after this week, and we going over the next story, you know what I'm saying, where America basically just went and just stole Venezuela's. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna say how I said it. Venezuela's goddamn oil. If I pronounce it wrong, y'all bear with me. Okay? They done went and just basically just snatched their oil, Venezuela's oil, and then they just unalived a white woman at that. You thought in America a white woman was untouchable. Meanwhile, the white man showing you his true spirit, that he is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
I'm right.
Now, if you can't see that, you know what I'm saying, right now, then man, you know what I'm saying, you got eyes, you know what I'm saying, and can see, but you are blind to the reality and to the truth. And let me tell you something. I said this I made a post about it. If they unaliving white women now, what does that mean for you?
Right.
What does that mean for us, shall I say? What does that mean for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people? You see what I'm saying? If they unalive and they own. And what you better see also in the midst of this as well is that these people are headed, you know what I'm saying, towards a revolution. Like, this is what white people do. They not you thinking that they won and all this and that. You remember they had a civil war in the past. You know what I'm saying? They stay fighting with the Democrats and Republicans, right? And we ain't supposed to be like that. We ain't supposed to be split down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Where we got this side and that side. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be one.
That's right.
One God, one King, one people. That's what we supposed to be.
That's right.
But of course, it seems like, you know what I'm saying, that this country here is headed, you know what I'm saying, towards a civil war. And if you are so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, don't get involved in white people's business.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all let them go ahead and handle that, do what they need to do. And we focus on building ourselves up, you know what I'm saying, doing and finding out what the Lord want us to do in these days and time. Because right now the Most High is talking, you know what I'm saying, but he talking, but the big question is, are you listening?
Right.
Are you paying attention? And how did the Lord talk to you? He always have talked to you through his prophets. You understand? Starting with Commander General Hunter and the rest of the men in the ISUPK. You're gonna have to start acknowledging that the ISUPK are the prophets of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? If you want to live and hold on to your life. Because this country, as you can see it, brother, is on its way out. Roy, please.
Say, not only did he go over there, still an oil, he getting that president and his wife too.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that next. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to that, you know what I'm saying? But oh boy, this right here. Any more on this story with this Edomite lady getting killed? Go ahead, Maya. If you want to
I just want to do one thing, because they saying that the course, as they always say in these situations, that the force was justified, that the so-called officer, he's not an officer, he's an ICE agent, they're not even real police, was defending himself, and that his life was in danger and all this other stuff, sir.
That's it.
So I found the law on their books about using deadly force.
Okay.
So this Department of Justice policy on use of deadly force adopted May 20th, 2022.
Okay.
We'll skip to the meat of it. Deadly force may not be used solely to prevent the escape of a fleeing suspect. Firearms may not be discharged solely for disabling a vehicle. Specifically, firearms may not be discharged at a moving vehicle unless a person in the vehicle is threatening the officer or another person with deadly force by means other than the vehicle. The vehicle operator the vehicle is operated in a manner that is threatening to cause death or serious injury to the officer or others, and no other objectively reasonable means of defense appears to exist, which also includes moving out of the path of the vehicle. So long or the short, Cap, they're not allowed to shoot a driver of a vehicle. Now, if the driver has a gun or a weapon and is threatening the officer that way, then they're allowed to shoot the driver. They're supposed to try to disable the vehicle. And they say they're supposed to use everything they can, including common sense, which is if the vehicle's moving, get out the goddamn way. That's their law. That just got violated. They didn't try to move out the way. They didn't try to disable the vehicle. They never do that. He walked up and shot that woman point blank range. Just like they did the Hispanic sister a couple months ago, and just like they do majority of black motorists and Hispanic motorists in this country.
Listen, this is who this man is. You know what I'm saying? The white man, he needs to kill something.
Right.
You understand? And if it's his own, he gonna kill him too. You know what I'm saying? Because what does the scripture say? He was a murderer from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? The problem is that we've been trying to make something straight, which the Lord made crooked. You know what I'm saying? And according to the Bible, you can't make this man straight. You see what I'm saying? So let that be a lesson in that. Go ahead, AJ.
Just real quick, to your point, Cap. And like, if you go into the comments and see what like white men are saying about this situation, it's like they saying that pretty much that she was in the way of their racism and she should have died. Like they don't give a damn that she's white or nothing. It's like, what was she doing there? Why is she stopping our movement? And she got what she deserved,
and so
according to them.
What were they there for? What was the white women there for?
Okay, she was blocking ICE from getting to somebody else. So she like just had her car parked in the middle of the street.
I got you. Go ahead, Lamont.
Apparently, to the news sources, she was going around the city following ICE on their little raids or whatever the case might be, and being like kind of like a stalker, trying to intervene and in the acts that they were trying to commit. And then this is what she was doing. She parked her car in the midst of them trying to get whatever so-called assailant they were after at the time. And they just said, we're done with dealing with this nonsense, and said, we're going to go after her. And she tried to flee and, get away or whatever the case may be. And so they just said,
and I seen the video of Trump basically agreed with it as well. This the president of the United States, you know what I'm saying, agreeing, you know what I'm saying, with what ICE did. You see what I'm saying? Man, again, you know what I'm saying? There's so many different things going on in the earth. You know what I'm saying? You better, if you out there listening, you better wake up, man. You better wake up quick. Some prophecies is coming to pass. You understand? What you else you got?
We got another one on the same topic about the protesters out here trying to the supporters of Trump and everything that the ICE is doing, trying to provoke the protesters that have that are trying to defend the white woman that just got unalive.
No sweat. Let's check it out.
When we come, we go all. No one can stop what is coming. Get here, guys. We need you in Minnesota. These people are terrorists. And all you liberal commie keep your hands to yourself or you're gonna get hurt today, all right? We executed one of you yesterday. You understand that? We executed one of you yesterday. Don't get hurt. Don't get the press.
You're just talking to white supremacists.
You guys keep playing stupid games.
If I could, Cat.
Go ahead.
This cat right here, he been found out to be an agent. He's Jewish, but he got he's like a front that he's a white Christian, like crusader type that stands for white Christian values and everything like that. But he's really a Jew. This cat is an agent causing chaos, pretty much.
That's it.
And that's what the white man's trying to do. He's trying to start racial wars, and that's his whole job.
That's crazy work. Go ahead.
Con, like like he's really just representing what white America believes. Like if you fighting against the Trump administration, you going against ICE and deporting Venezuelans or unaliving Hispanics, Native Indians, then you wrong for, or you don't even deserve to be in this country anymore.
That's it.
In the same, like he's just being the advocate and the voice, and that's why so many people, like in the video, you see how many people behind him supporting it and fighting against it.
That's it.
That's what America's true spirit is. We find it in 2026 now, in this year 2026, so much that we want to believe that we're all equally yoked, and we all love, and God loves everybody, and we just live in America, be free.
Right.
That's not the case.
You need the mic.
Yeah.
And they started off the year with violence.
Damn, yeah, I ain't even think about that. Damn, the year just turned around. I thought the New Year's when it came around and run was about happy joy and it's a new year. Go ahead, Ron.
It's like I can't. Our sister she called for help. She was in her kitchen and got shot in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody protested a damn thing.
I think it's on. Yeah, go ahead.
On your mask, yep.
Yeah.
So to me, this Edomite getting unalive like that is a beautiful thing because it's showing the earth that, like what you just said, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
I'm right.
And listen, you got I noticed, you know what I'm saying, them black leaders been awfully quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta remember, you know what I'm saying, if they willing to go ahead and take out their own, you know what I'm saying? Black and the Latino people looking at this like, oh boy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does this mean? You see I ain't seen nobody come out and say nothing, not no prominent leader at all. I'm sure some may have. No, I'm too wild. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure some may have or whatever, but for the most part, they've been kind of quiet, you know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Something like this puts fear in the hearts of our people when they see something like this. Because again, they know that we second-class citizens in this place. You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, man. Let this be a lesson, you know what I'm saying, for so many years of your leaders telling you to join this man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can try to join yourself to America, join yourself to white people, and now you seeing this man for who he really is. The Lord then showed you in 1 week, you know what I'm saying, that this man is a goddamn murderer.
Yeah,
that was a cold-blooded murder. He been showing you really the whole time here, but of course, when we get unalive, it ain't really no murder. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying, it's rolling on with the program. It's normal. You know what I'm saying? But when you see they taking out their own, you know what I'm saying? Again, this man is just built to murder. He's built to steal. He stole his country. You see what I'm saying? He's built to enslave. This is who he is. And you can't, and here's the thing, you cannot change this man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now we about to go into the next story where he just went over there and lied on the country. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they was moving drugs or whatever, just so he can get over there and get their oil. You know what I'm saying? Which is basically thievery. So in 1 week, he didn't show you he's a murderer and a thief, and he's so many other things. And what's so sad is that your preachers then sat there and preached this religion to you, had you thinking that the white man is going into heaven with you. And the reason why we know, because when we come out with the truth, telling you the kingdom of heaven is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we sitting there arguing with niggas day and night about the white man getting into the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? With a man that totally destroyed our world, our society, our family structure, everything about us, he didn't totally wiped out. And this is who you fighting to get into the kingdom. You ever done?
And the white man not even looking, he's not even caring about no kingdom of heaven. His only care is enjoying this kingdom that he's in right now.
That's it. He ain't thinking about no kingdom with you.
Right.
Once again, you know what I'm saying? The reason why he even moving how he moving now is because these people believe in manifest destiny. You know what I'm saying? They believe it's in their right. You know, it was in their right to go ahead and take this country from the Native Indians and Hispanics. This was the right thing to do. Well, you looking at it like, well, you stole it. White people don't look at it like that.
Right.
You being enslaved and brought up, and your ancestors brought up here on ships, they look like, man, what was wrong with that? Your own people sold you. Ain't that what they say?
Cut them a gun.
They don't sit there and try to, you know what I'm saying, you know, be sorry for what they've done. They whole argument is that, man, listen, Africans sold you, you African, your own people sold you.
Right.
Not one time has the United States made a formal apology you know what I'm saying, to so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians for putting them into slavery. You see what I'm saying? When have you ever heard that?
Never.
You know, you're gonna work up people for 300 years and not eat. We know we ain't getting no reparations. They gave you 40 acres and a mule, few of, and then took it right back.
Right.
The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And so now UPK, we've been championing that and been saying it for so long. Now people starting to see, well, maybe these niggas right. We know we right. You know what I'm saying? You the one just finding out that we right. You've been hoping that we was wrong. Right. You've been hoping that one day, you know what I'm saying, he was going to accept you and make you a part of America, and you seeing that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? Wake up. You know what I'm saying? Wake up and get your ass out of that church immediately. That's the first part of black people getting fixed, is us coming out of them churches in droves. You understand? The preacher should be sitting up in there alone. He should be sitting there with the homosexual piano man, homosexual guitar player, you know what I'm saying? A few sisters in the front row with big hats. There should be 10 people in the church. And he gonna scound them from that dollar. Whatever little dollars he can get for the few members that he didn't have left, because that religion is about brainwashing like something you could not. But black people, man, we just got to admit it, man. We've been brainwashed, man. Right. You understand? I mean, where we at with this?
Go on. So lastly but not least, we got one more about after the instance that happened. ICE went out to the memorial of this devil and went and kicked over her, like, you know, the candle and so forth and such. Doubling down, saying that they are standing by the individual that unalived her.
Go ahead, let's see it. Let's check it out.
Protesters accusing them of ignoring the memorial and showing blatant disrespect toward her. Renee Good was a mother, a woman who had spoken up for rights. Many members of the public came to the site on their own, placing flowers, photographs, candles, and handwritten notes, not only to honor her life, but also to demand answers to questions that still remain unresolved. However, in what should have been a space of restraint and respect, the arrival of law enforcement caused the situation to rapidly escalate. Footage shows officers intentionally damaging the memorial items at the scene, removing, stepping on, and clearing away the objects placed in Renee Good's memory, while pushing the gathered crowd in the process. When protesters tried to intervene, officers repeatedly issued the same command: back up. One protester completely lost control and shouted on the spot, "This is a memorial for Renee Good. She was a mother." Renee Good can no longer speak for herself, but people.
Go ahead, Warrior.
Like I said, something I'm noticing is they don't have on masks. You know, they have the white people, they have no masks. But when they come into the neighborhoods that is black and Spanish and harassing, they wear masks.
Right.
They don't want to be identified.
That's it. Listen, man, you see, they came in and messed up the damn, what they call it, memorial for it, or whatever the case, man. And listen, you white people, you good white people out there, you know, y'all should be mad. She trying to stand up, you know what I'm saying, for Hispanics not being deported. Give all the good white people out there a hand. You know, please. All right. Well, see, here's what good white people got to understand, is that this country ain't ran by good white people. You understand? We understand there's some good white people out there, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't how the blood flow of America works
at all.
You know what I'm saying? The blood flow of America work off of everything that we just mentioned earlier. Enslavement, murder, thievery, lies, and that's the blood of this place here, and that's what it's always gonna be. You see what I'm saying? So for the good white people out there, I mean, this is what your country is. Face it. You should be supporting what we saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should be supporting, you know what I'm saying, how we come out and tell you the truth about who your people have been. You see what I'm saying? Come on, my y'all.
Captain, if I could.
Please.
I hope this don't come off kind of cold, but I just want to tell the good white people, welcome to your 5 minutes of blackness. You know what I'm saying? This is how it feels to be black.
That's it.
Where they shoot the people that try to help, the people that have good intentions, get unalived mercilessly. And then when you go to honor their memory, when you go to set up a memorial, they burn down, break down, disrespect the memorial. To this day, ever since the 60s, I'm sorry, the 70s, 80s, until this day, on the anniversary of his death, they shoot up the grave of Fred Hampton Jr.
That's it.
Every single year, Cap.
That's it.
The cops that unalived him, they're gone. Most of them are gone.
Right.
Most of them are too old to probably hold a gun if they're still here. So that means that their children and the children's children and the children of their partners and and people that are just randomly on the force, they're still continuing that legacy of hatred. So them kicking over that Edomite visual, you know what I'm saying?
That's who they are.
That's just who they are, and that's how it is to be black in this country.
How diabolical could you be? I'm coming to you, Lamar, to shoot up a brother, Fred Hampton. He wasn't nobody that went out and murdered no cops and shot nobody. This is a brother that started a breakfast program.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like you wonder what happened to the black man. He's being oppressed. Anytime you had some brothers, you try to get together and protect their neighborhood, which is what the Black Panthers was started for. They was started in Oakland, you know what I'm saying, because the police in Oakland was murdering the people. You know what I'm saying? They was goddamn it terrorizing the neighborhood, and they made these cats go get guns to try to protect their neighborhood.
Right.
But the minute a black man try to protect his neighborhood, the minute he try to build up the infrastructure, you know, of his people, and the minute we ever try to do right, somehow, some way, this devil and always made sure that he destroyed that. And so every year, you hear what he said? Every year they go shoot up the grave site of a brother who handed out sandwiches and free food. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us grew up off the hot lunch program, free lunch program. And let me tell you, it was important.
Damn right.
You know what? If we ain't had that hot lunch program, a lot of us we be sitting up in school with our damn stomach to our back. And who can learn, you know what I'm saying? All these brothers you see sitting in here right now, you know what I'm saying, they ain't go to school with no sack lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to you about this. You know what I'm saying? I used to be envious of the kids. They come with their little sack lunch, they little Hawaiian punch with the straw on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the sandwich, you know what I'm saying? It's sliced right down the middle, you know what I'm saying, with the cheese and mayonnaise on it. And I'm sitting there, you know what I'm saying, with a goddamn hot lunch, you know what I'm saying, with a sister had the black net on her head. Y'all come on, get that, get on there. I used to look at those people like, I want that motherfucking sandwich. I want that hot wire punch they got right there. Yeah, this day. Go ahead, Papa Zakalaki.
No, I just want to say we call coming up, we call them chokes.
Choke
Hand him the mic.
Murder choke sandwiches, murder burgers, and suicide fries.
Good night. Yeah, this day. Go ahead, Lamar. Get that.
If I may, like this situation that just transpired to them unaliving a white girl is showing that they're not planning to stop no matter what.
That's
anything happens. You understand? Like them going and destroying the Hispanic race and the so-called Venezuelans or whatever the case may be.
That's it.
They're willing to unalive their own for this cause.
That's it.
Like no protesting.
That's it.
No fighting back, and no mayors or black leaders or nothing like that is going to stop the movement they have in place.
Damn right.
You understand? This is the moment.
That's
when
it.
White people kill other white people.
Yeah.
You understand? Just to make sure they can destroy blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians.
Yeah.
They are gonna keep doubling down over and over. And that video was the proof.
Yeah, man. Listen. What's the name? We got another video.
That was the last one on this. We were gonna go into Venezuela after that.
Man, let's get the Venezuela joint.
All right.
Armed forces performed one of the most spectacular military operations in American history, apprehending the outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro for his crimes against the United States, crimes for which he has now been indicted and is in federal court awaiting.
Stop right there. Like, listen, this is the devil firsthand. Where are we at? I just give me right. Where the hell are we living at?
We in hell. This
man ain't got no crimes against the United States.
At
the
all.
only crime that he got is he ain't been to what they wanted. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how America works. You know what I'm saying? They want a puppet leader you know what I'm saying, who sits and acts like he's running the country, but really he's just a bitch for America. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to you. And this cat gets on TV, you know what I'm saying, and say, we charging this cat for some crimes, and he ain't did no crime.
No crime.
Like this is so much who the white man is. Come on, y'all done.
Cat, but you know who is guilty of 34 of America's crimes.
Mm-hmm.
That he a felon himself.
Damn right.
Convicted.
Yeah.
Convicted. Guilty.
Full out president.
Khan Wakan.
But ain't that the history of America?
Khan Wakan.
Like all of the founding fathers that America loved, didn't they all own slaves?
Khan Wakan, sir.
Didn't they all kill slaves and this, that, and other, and would sit and be the head of this country?
Khan Wakan.
So ain't America just always this is who they just always been.
Mm-hmm.
What would make our leaders say, let's join a place so diabolical? What would make a leader to say that? Go ahead, y'all done.
Money.
Go ahead. You want to expound on that?
I was going to say money, Cap, but
that's big.
Can I give a fun fact, Cap?
Please.
Before they 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, the president of Venezuela asked Trump not to attack Venezuela and said, listen, tell us what you want and we'll give it to you.
Yeah.
He said, we'll give you anything you want, whatever you want. Just don't start a war with us. Just don't attack us. He begged Trump not to attack.
Yeah.
But you know, a true predator,
right?
When they see that fear inside that prey,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Their
it.
mouth start watering, their heart start racing, their blood start pumping, and they can't wait to attack in the most vicious manner.
No time for no diplomacy. You know what I'm saying? You said they want you to run and beg and this, that, another, and the fourth. Y'all can go ahead with the video. Keep playing the video.
And he killed many people, millions of people, actually, and allowed jails, prisons, mental institutions, insane asylums, drug dealers, drug addicts to pour into our country totally unchecked because of Sleepy Joe Biden's policy of open borders, the stupidest thing I've ever seen. We're getting them all out. The departure of Maduro makes it possible an incredible future for both nations, Venezuela and the United States, in which we will more closely integrate the economies of two major energy powers in the Western Hemisphere. Energy coming out of Venezuela was very small. One of the things the United States gets out of this will be even lower energy prices. We have people now getting gasoline for $1.99, $1.96, $1.95, $1.92 yesterday, somebody.
What?
And it used to be $3.50, $4, $5 a gallon.
Damn.
Think of that, $1.99. Decades ago, the United States built Venezuela's oil industry at tremendous expense with American skill, technology, know-how, and dollars. But those assets were stolen from us, and we had presidents did nothing about it. This president is much different than your other presidents. They did nothing about it. They stole us.
Yeah, but we're just real quick.
Back it up, please.
He telling on himself right now.
That's it.
He said why he's there. It's
That's
for
it.
the oil.
Damn right.
Now, Cap, okay, if this was about drugs, you can't be that fucking stupid. If this was about drugs, why is he talking about oil right now?
Right. Man, listen, man. The scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, during the last days, the man of sin has to be revealed. You get my point?
God.
He's been under a mask for so long, and that mask he's been under is that image of white Jesus that everybody see. You know what I'm saying? Which is why you think imagery, you know what I'm saying, ain't important or it ain't powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like that image is what everybody has looked at, which made you believe that the white man is kind. It made you believe that he's loving. He paint himself to be Christ, right? And this is who you thought he was, but now the Lord is pulling the covers off of this man. You see what I'm saying, and showing you exactly who you is, and the reason the Lord is showing you who he is, so you can wake up. And when we say wake up, man, it's time for you to stop getting high. You see that the kingdom that you living in, black and brown people, is like being in a house, partying, dancing, having fun. By the damn, could you imagine partying, dancing in the house? And the house is burning down, and you still in there. People like, well, you know, the house is burning. Ain't so what? Keep playing the music. They still in there snapping fingers, having fun, enjoying themselves while the damn house is burning down. And the Lord is showing you that this empire is falling, which is why they went and stole the damn oil. You know what I'm saying? They putting themselves out on the line to go get that oil because, as you can see, China and Russia is not happy about them taking that oil. You see what I'm saying? Now, is China and Russia, you know what I'm saying, going to jump in the game with this one? Who knows? Right now, they quiet. They ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you know what I'm saying, these countries going to say enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? And we walk, the Lord, the Most High, is walking the entire earth into the third world's war.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to wonder if it's going to happen or hope it happen, or, you know, think in your mind, well, what's going on? And we telling you, as the prophets of the Lord, that the third world's war is going to happen. Them nuclear bombs that these countries have, they going to be used. And knowing that, you know what I'm saying, this is time to stop playing. It's time to get right. Time to get out that church. It's time to stop getting high. Time to stop being whores. Time to fix these families. Like, that's what the job of the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. Christ is calling you to put your boots to the ground and fix your goddamn people, because we're headed towards Armageddon.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this right here, you know what I'm saying, is not a damn game. You know what I'm saying? Where we at on that? Any more now?
People in this room were a little bit younger when that happened, but not that much younger. Wasn't that long ago, but they stole our assets like we were babies, and the United States did absolutely nothing about it. So now we're doing everything about it. Now we're doing 500% about it, but it's a long time after the act took place. So they stole from us, and it was taken by socialists and communists at the time, and Venezuela was going bad, really bad. And as much oil as they have, they're producing almost nothing.
Yeah, there wasn't. And once again, you know what I'm saying, these people are just so diabolical. Like, Venezuela, you should have never let America come in and build nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime you build something for the so-called white man or whatever the case may be, then you got to understand that, no, y'all too loud over there. Y'all too loud. Y'all too loud. You know what I'm saying? You got to know, you know what I'm saying, that when you do this, that this man is going to try to come recoup, you know what I'm saying, what you heard what he said.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Go ahead, IG.
Man, Cap, and it's like he's speaking in code. I forgot the name of the president before Maduro. You remember his name?
Oh man, Chavez.
Yeah. Before Maduro, Chavez cut off the money that they were getting for the drugs to America. So he's not just talking about that they stole the oil. They stopped giving them oil. They stopped giving them drug money as well. So he's saying that he's coming to collect.
Right.
I mean, this is a gangster.
That's exactly what America is, gangsters. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell that. Go ahead, Warrior. Please.
American Gangster.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And listen, man, we pretty much done with the video, but man, let this also, you just got to kind of follow what's been going on. They about ready to hit some more of these Latin American countries as well. They already talking about Cuba next. You know what I'm saying? Cuba, Mexico, who else they've been mentioning? Go ahead.
So I was just saying Colombia. So.
Colombia. Go ahead. The Colombian president, did you hear what he said, Cap?
Go ahead.
Colombian president said a clan of pedophiles is trying to come and tell us how to live and take our land. He said, come on. He basically told America, bring it.
Yeah.
He said, we not basically, he said, we not no chumps. If you come, we gonna bring it to you.
Yeah, I hate you.
Know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Man, Cap, America or Donald Trump, all of them, they own one. The next target, I think, is going to be Greenland.
Yep.
And that's a nation run by Denmark, by a European nation. And Trump said, he literally said this out of his mouth, they can either do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah.
But either way, we taking it.
That's how the Italian mob used to talk, didn't it? Like, good night. And they listen, they want that Greenland because that Greenland is a strategic position, you know what I'm saying, against two formidable foes, Russia and China. You know what I'm saying? Once again, these world superpowers, they going. They eventually listen. And when they go to war with China, and you know what I'm saying, and saying there's so much stuff in America come from China, man, you better get ready to pack your bags, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you ain't stocking water in your house, and you ain't stocking canned goods in your home, you ain't stocking ammunition in your house and all type of survival things in your home, then you're gonna learn the hard way, you know what I'm saying, when this kingdom really hit a breaking point. You know what I'm saying? When you're not doing, nobody want to eat canned goods.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody want that. You've been living in America deliciously for a long time. I'm coming to you, being able to go to restaurants, eat steak, this, that, and other, and the fourth. But man, what you gonna do, you know what I'm saying, when them things ain't available to you? And one day they're not going to be available to you, is what we trying to tell you. Around one. Go ahead, Lamont. Please.
Hey, like another video like this, of course, these two, this subject and the subject we were just talking about, a little bit separate. But at the same time, I wanted to show the consistency that they're not even just doubling down on the northern tribes here in America.
Yeah,
they're gonna coming and getting you out the country.
That's it.
You understand?
That's
so
it.
Just to show you think you safe here? If you're a Venezuelan, if you're a northern tribe,
right?
Like you can't even leave the country and be safe.
Right.
To this white man's persecution.
That's it.
They're gonna make sure you suffer and die, and they coming for everything you got inside this country and outside this country.
Damn right.
The white man's a greedy bastard. He's always been.
Damn right.
So people always say, "Well, just move out the country."
Right.
And you don't gotta live in America and all that nonsense like other Israelite groups out there try to say.
Right.
You can't flee the white man's persecution.
That's it.
The only way you can flee the white man's persecution is when you serve the Most High in Christ.
Damn right.
Okay.
Get it, brother. Hand.
All right.
Listen, y'all gonna have to take that image of white Jesus. They still got that big image of white Jesus in Brazil. That 100-foot statue.
Yeah, come.
You know what I'm saying? You Hispanic tribes been believing in that Roman Catholicism for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Well, now you better see if Roman Catholicism gonna help you when this dragon, you know what I'm saying, come to your country, because he coming. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Where we going next?
Come. We going out to a Chicago local. They called the 79th Young Brothers. They made sure to separate themselves from the so-called YNs, and so they had a food giveaway, whatever the case may be. And this is what transpired.
Men just shut down Stony Island. Give it back. Give it back. Yeah, we got free. Yeah. Free sandwiches, toys, all types of things. Come over here and get your toys. Yeah, if you could be on the corner, change that product. It's all free. We just shut down the whole 79th. How you coming, brother? How you coming? Hey, I love what y'all doing for the neighborhood, man. Big unit. Yeah, man, we down in that. Free food, free giveaway. We in the heart of over east with it. We just shut down Stony Island with giving back.
Ain't no young niggas, we young brothers.
Yeah, right.
This is a black community, y'all know that.
It's a black unity.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a young brother, man. It's a lot of the oldest ain't got them the right way, man. That's the real problem. But we got it right now, but we got brothers right now putting in that work. Appreciate all y'all that's doing it. This my hood too. I'm from 79th for real.
Yeah. You say the real 79th.
Real 79th.
Yeah.
It's treacherous. The real 79th. For real.
But you normally get scared when you see this many black men, this many men, period, right here on this block. But we all out here in peace and love and giving. You hear me? Big unity. Big unity. Big unity. What you mean? We out here. You say what? You see what happened when we come together? They can't mess with us. Trying to divide us though. It's gonna take
and
we just shut down Stony with the trucks and everything. Give it back.
Man, that's what's up, man. Get them brothers a hand for that one now. Fathers are.
Sir, you know what I'm saying? And I, just watching this video, I gotta big up the UPK because the first thing I realized was those was black and brown men out there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Damn right.
And nobody, we the home of preaching black and brown unity.
That's
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So of course we laid the foundation for that.
Yeah.
That's all I just wanted to say that.
Man, and that video there, I wanted to play that video, man, just to go to show you that, even though they ain't passing out nothing but food, you know what I'm saying, donuts and water, whatever they's passing out, to go to show you, man, that brothers can, you know what I'm saying, be pushed in the positive direction.
Damn right.
Because most of the time, you know what I'm saying, you ain't saying nothing but to make it seem like we don't do nothing but be destructive towards one another. And you even heard one of the brothers in the video, you know what I'm saying, say that our leaders, you know what I'm saying, ain't been showing them the right way.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is a very, very heavy point, you know what I'm saying? And this because when you look at the youth and see how out of control the youth are in these different cities, you know what I'm saying? Don't blame the youth. You know what I'm saying? These is babies. You know what I'm saying? You got to blame the people that come before the youth, you know what I'm saying, for the misdirection that we didn't within. And that's what I love about Commander Jenny Hanna. I'm coming to you, Mariah. You know, that's what I love about Commander Jenny Hanna is that he take the charge, you know what I'm saying, for the destruction of all Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Now, I'm going to tell you why that's important, because when you charge yourself, you know what I'm saying, for the destruction of your people, that makes you want to go ahead and fix the people. Right. You see what I'm saying? The problem with our leaders is that they sit in a position of leadership and they don't never charge themselves for our daughters being whores, not knowing how to dress. You know what I'm saying? We could talk, because we talk about the problems on here, on this show. You can turn on the news or many podcasts you can turn on, and many clips you see of people talking about the women ain't this, where the young man is doing this and this, that, the other, and the fourth, all that. You see what I'm saying? But the problem is that nobody ever get charged for these women not knowing how to be women. Nobody ever get charged for these young men not knowing how to be young men. They on there screaming unity, you know what I'm saying? Which this is what we need. You know, brothers like that, man, they was coming to the truth. You know what we could do with them? Like this is proof, you know what I'm saying, that these young brothers, if they get taught the right way, you know what I'm saying, they're moving to a positive direction. Mariah?
It's like if I could, what's so heavy about that? What you bringing that is there was some brothers, I don't know if they was the same brothers, but they brought some unity to Parkway Gardens on 63rd. And also there's a group out of Detroit. I don't know if they're part of the Black Panthers, but they out walking the neighborhoods, walking gas stations, and they're talking to brothers and sisters, bringing us together. You know, people out there real happy, you know what I'm saying? And also there was a situation, I was talking to one of my ex-girl's son, and he was deep in the gangs and O Block and all of that. So he had some brothers that he was talking to that he know, that I told him if you want to come in, talk about your history, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he got some brothers that want to learn how to do a podcast. So I told him, come to class, we can get you and bring you on a podcast. You can talk about your life story.
Man, get a brother a hand. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, one thing about us, you know what I'm saying, we'll take the podcast to 79. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're, you know, wherever we need to go, you know what I'm saying, because we roll up under Commander Jenny Hanna, which is the realest nigga on earth. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And he learned from the realest king that ever walked the face of the earth, Christ. Because we follow them, you know what I'm saying, we willing to go anywhere to save our brothers, even if it's us putting our life on the line to teach these brothers the truth, brother, we going to do it. I don't find no job better than this right here than repaying the lives of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Lamont,
John, if I may, like watching this video, it like you got to see, like in my perspective, like what they just did, they had to do this without the Christian church. You understand? Because the Christian church, they're not going out there on 79th and making sure Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians being fed or being taken care of in these troubling times in 2026.
That's it.
You understand? Like they took it on their own regard to go out there and said they made they get their own names. Yeah. You know, young brothers of 79th, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. But that just goes to show, like, they see there's a problem in their community.
That's what
you need right there. And they can't go to the church for help.
That's it.
Like, they noticed that.
They
took it into their own hands.
That's it.
And at least they can see the evil of America, evil of the church. That's it. I love my brother enough, even if they don't know it's the right way. Right. They love their brother enough to go out on 79th and try to help the community build. Because America's not going to do that for them. Damn right. The Christian church is not going to do that for them.
That's it.
You understand? So all these brothers just need to know is a little bit more guidance, a little bit more push.
That's it.
And that's why we do what we do, like we're doing now.
Damn right.
Because they just need to hear is a little bit more words.
That's it.
Guide them in the right direction.
Damn
and that's
right.
why the truth's so beautiful.
Man, get a brother a hand for that. Go ahead, Ramon. I'm coming to your ward.
I'm just gonna say,
please.
Right down the street, you got the Muslim mosque right down the street.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. To see those brothers put up, you know, the effort they did, and you got 1,000 Muslims banging their head on the ground down the street, and they doing nothing to help the community. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. That's a valiant effort from our Black brothers and brown brothers as well.
Damn right. That's what that was beautiful out there. Is you seen the Hispanic brothers standing with the Black brothers out there, which is spiritual because we all one people. You see what I'm saying? And it's so much you got to think, man, it's so much been done to you. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. It's so much that's been done to you to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you do any positivity, You know what I'm saying? It goes to show that you the people of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Just coming together to pass out sandwiches and water, seeing that this country and this diabolical place called America have done everything to ground. You've been grounded in the powder. You don't even know it. You know, anytime, you know what I'm saying, you with you in neighborhoods to where you selling, you know, poison to your own, drugs to your own, and you killing each other, you the same people when you gang banging against each other. That means the society that you live in is ill. The society of America, you know what I'm saying, is a sick place. You know what I'm saying, that grinds us in the powder to make us act like that. But the fact that you got brothers that then came into the ISUPK, came into the truth, left the evil lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, that we left, it show you that we are the real superheroes on the face of the earth. Right. Because any other race that would have been oppressed like us, you know what I'm saying, they'd have been wiped out by now. It wouldn't even be no more of them. But you can't wipe out the Lord's people. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High is with us. You know what I'm saying? Even though he ain't really been with us, meaning because we ain't following them laws, statutes, commandments, we really can't be the superheroes that we supposed to be. But you take those young brothers right there, sit them down in class and teach them these laws, statutes, commandments, then they really gonna get it on. Yeah, because it's cool to, you know, do what they did and all that. We ain't knocking them or whatever. All these unified things that you black brothers do, keep doing it. But you also got to know, like Lamar Yala say, you need something a little stronger. You know what I'm saying? That thing that you need a little stronger is your identity. You know what I'm saying? When you get your identity, then you're going to really understand your purpose. You're going to really understand what it means to be unified. Come on, warrior. Please. Please.
You are muted, Empress.
Okay. All right. Shalom to everyone.
Hey, shalom, sir.
I do. Okay. I do have. I want to just ask two questions. I'm not going to ask y'all a lot of questions. So one question I want to understand is Israelites, right? Y'all are speaking, saying like, okay, that it's only Black, Hispanic, and I think you said Native American. But I want to ask, how do we leave out the other? Because we know that as Israelites, after you know what happened in Jerusalem, and they
real quick,
migrated.
Does you hear me? When you
Empress, he's trying to ask a question to you.
When you say leave out the other, what other are you talking about? We leaving out?
Well, the Caucasian people.
Oh, we got one. Got it. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead with your question. Go ahead, finish your question.
Okay. Yeah, because the thing is, I just try to understand that because of the fact that we know, one, we all, you know, God's creation. And two, we know that at the time after the 10 tribes separated, and the other two, they all migrated and went into different areas. So what I'm asking is, yes, I do believe that the core of Israelites were melanated people. But are you saying that there's no way that a Caucasian could be an Israelite? Because I don't know. I don't see how that could work, because we know that where Shem territory, it merged with Japhet's territory. I mean, they were right beside each other, and we know that they say that Japhet, you know, the Caucasian were descendants of him. So are we saying that? So what my thing, I guess my other question would be is, so if an Israelite in those times actually, you know, married somebody who was, say, from the tribe of Japhet, what would they be then? Would they be Israelite, or would they be descendant, you know, the Japhets, whatever you want to call it? Like, I'm just trying to understand this concept, because I believe we all are created by God. And I believe that, you know, I think it's hard to say there are no Israelites that would be of the less melanated complexion.
Well,
but that's my question. Where is the proof that there's no Israelites that would be of the less melanated complexion?
Right. Well, my first thing that I would say to you is, of course, as you know, you kind of all over the place. White people don't come from Japheth. You understand? White people come technically from the line of Shem. You understand? So they are not the Japhetic people at all. So my first thing to you would be is to get in class. Now, as far as melanated and complexion wise, you know what I'm saying, being an Israelite, you can be light or dark. What's important to understand about being an Israelite is you have to come from the seed of one of the 12 tribes. And this white man does not come from the seed of the 12 tribes. And so therefore he ain't getting into the kingdom of heaven because the Bible says that he's not. Somebody give for me where Christ said, I ain't sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So that's where you will start right there. You know what I'm saying? Is that this Bible ain't meant for him. And what you gotta examine within yourself is why are you even trying to fight for them, you know what I'm saying, to be saved, seeing, you know what I'm saying, that they have a kingdom right now. You understand that we don't take part in their kingdom. We ain't getting no glory out of their kingdom at all. And so why would you think that they're gonna get some glory out of ours? It's part of the brainwashing, you know what I'm saying, that we have seen. And let me tell you something, the brainwashing that we didn't receive in this place is very severe. You know what I'm saying? That what you hearing from this sister, and I ain't picking on the sister, but I will just use her for an example, is that what you're saying with this sister right here is what so many of our people have experienced is the relationship between the abused and the abuser. You know what I'm saying? When the abused get abused and that police come to the door, she go right to that door and lie to the police and say, he ain't beating me. I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing happening in this house. And the minute she closed that door, he get right back to beating her. And that's why so many of our people want to get white people into the kingdom, because they love their abuse. They love the abuse that we have received in this place. And what you don't understand is that the Lord wants us to totally separate from these people. So read for me what you got. And then give for me where it said second Esdras. You understand where it says our people. Read what you got, my
the book of Matthew, chapter 15. In verse 24.
Come on.
But he answered and said.
But he what?
But he answered and said.
Listen to me good, sis. Read.
I am not sent.
I am what?
I am not sent.
Come on with it.
But unto the lost sheep.
But unto the who?
The lost sheep.
There's nobody more lost than blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Now, of course, we say blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians because that's the bulk of where the tribes went to, during slavery. But of course, we spread all over the goddamn world. You see what I'm saying? But when we talking about the bulk of the Israelites, that's why we say blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, because this is where the bulk are at. That's why the Lord said, they shall be in the land of the north. Keep reading. Come on.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
I am what?
Not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Listen, y'all done. These ain't my words. You know what I'm saying? This is Christ's words. He wasn't sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So whether you dark skinned, whether you light skinned, you got light skinned Hispanics. Mariah Carey, she looked like a white woman, but her father is black. So the Bible said, Christ said out his own mouth that he ain't sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That means he wasn't sent to no other people. And it's impossible to get around that scripture. Christians try their best, you know what I'm saying? But a white man, he ain't the lost sheep. He know his identity. He know where he come from. He know who he is. He know his claim to fame. And we've proven here tonight what his claim to fame is: murdering.
That's right.
Enslaving, thieving, lying. When he do these things, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a spiritual world out here. When he do these things, you see he prosper. When we do these things, what happened to us? Y'all done?
Dead or in jail.
Dead in jail when we try to do what the white man do to show that we ain't those people. Any more on that, my yard? You know what I'm saying? Give me the one in Esdras real quick.
Did you want Adam and Esdras?
Yeah, give me the one 6 and 54.
Come.
Yeah, give me that.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Made of what?
Lord of all thy creatures.
Read on.
Of him come we all.
Of him what?
Come we all.
Meaning all races eventually, you know what I'm saying, will come from Adam. Keep reading.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
The people what?
Whom thou hast chosen.
Now, that's a separation. You know what I'm saying? We all nations would technically come from Adam some way, some form because of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. You know what I'm saying? But then it said also the people whom thou have chose. Now, if you know the Bible, then you know that the Israelites are the chosen people in the Bible. Right. Read on.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord.
Come on with it.
Because thou madest the world for our sakes.
He made it the what?
The world for our sake.
Meaning the Lord, the Most High made this earth for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to rule. Read.
As for the other people.
As for the what?
Other people.
The other nations that come from Adam. The white man, the Arab, the African, the East Indian. Read.
Which also come of Adam.
Which also come of Adam. Come on.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Thou hast said what?
They are nothing.
We reading this out the Holy Bible. I didn't say that. The book of Ezra was here 1,000 years before I was ever here. You know what I'm saying? But because I was taught the truth, you know what I'm saying, that the kingdom of heaven that's to come ain't for everybody, and that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, did create all people, but they not his chosen people. Listen, it was a beautiful thing when I found these out. And that's why we got these brothers sitting in here now. Keep reading.
But be like unto spittle.
Be like unto what?
Unto spittle.
Sis, do you know what spittle is? Sis, you there?
Go ahead, Empress. You're on mute.
Empress.
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah, Emperor, real fast.
Yeah.
What is spittle?
Okay, what I find is strange is that you didn't really answer my question.
Help me out.
And you start talking about Shem.
Help me out, sis, real quick. Listen real good.
Okay, I'm a Muslim. I just want to say that I'm a Muslim, but I
Yeah, you ain't no Muslim or nothing else. You in a world of confusion. That's what you are. You know what I'm saying? But real fast, what is spittle? Do you know what spittle is? Yeah, she don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now she a damn Muslim. Go ahead, I will on.
Yeah, if I could, Cap,
please.
Maybe I'm just give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the sister, like, cognitively don't understand that she got Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, I try to help her.
She don't realize that she love white people.
That's it.
A little too much.
That's it.
She didn't say, can we save the Japanese?
Right.
Can we save the Chinese, the Arabs, the Africans? The first thing out of her mouth is, why don't we save white people?
That's it.
It's because you are a slave to white people. Don't even realize.
Get a brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, because I want.
You back off that. We got to remember, she talking about she a Muslim. 9/11 and September, September 11th. When they bombed the towers, they had a whole war on Islam. The white man had a whole war on Islam. They couldn't get on planes without getting checked 15,000 times. They couldn't do nothing in America without being targeted. But still, even after that, she still loved them, even though they don't love her, which is crazy. That's crazy to me.
And the sister basically asked why white people couldn't be saved to be in the kingdom. I answered the question with scriptures. Then the sister came back and said, I didn't answer a question. Right. This is what Christians do all the time. And here's the bigger problem. The brainwashing is so strong. And for you brothers in the truth, listen to this good. The brainwashing of our people is so strong. Even when you answer the question, just, cold hard, they'll still look at you and say, you ain't answered the question. It ain't that we didn't answer the question. It's that you won't accept the answer. You see what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter what I tell you. If I show you a Bible where Jesus Christ said white people can't be saved, in the damn Bible, she still will say, well, you taking that out of context. You see what I'm saying? Because the stain of the brainwashing is just that strong. Let's get the next sister question. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Lamar. You want to say something?
If I may,
please.
Like, the whole point of the matter, before she even said she was a Muslim, the whole point of the matter is, like, all religions out there, the whole point of religion is to bind the word religion comes from the Greek word religio, which means to bind and constrict, meaning that you're only capable of one thought pattern, and you only gonna accept what it accepts.
That's it.
religions are all about loving everybody.
That's it.
All the religions.
That's
you know,
it.
like Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, all of them are talking about all races, all nations coming together, just being all equally yoked, or whatever the case may be.
That's it.
You understand? And but the whole point of the matter is all that just equates to loving white people.
That's it.
You understand?
That's it.
They don't care about any other race.
That's it.
You understand? They never say, "Oh, you got to go love this race. You got to go love that race." Well, we just love white people.
That's it.
You understand why? Because white people are the ones in charge.
That's it.
And since white people are in charge, you have to make sure they're happy.
That's
Because
it.
when white people are not happy, your country, your nation, everything that you do, you suffer.
Real talk. Real. Let me get the next sister question.
Yeah, I'm muted, Miss Rocky.
Miss Marquis, what's her name?
Rocky.
Rocky. Can you hear us?
You there, sis?
Yes. Good afternoon.
Hey,
Peace.
what's
Love and light. Shalom,
Hey,
brothers
shalom.
and sisters.
Shalom, sis. You got a question?
Okay, so I want to sort of sway sort of back to the videos that you show. And one point I do want to say is I agree with religion that it is a type of restriction or restrictions.
Mhm.
So, but my question is, I know that your school plays heavily within the community, your communities.
Mhm.
What tactics does your school take on unwaged actions? You know, like these shootings, your political measures,
Mhm.
the prejudice undertakings.
Mhm.
You know, and I understand that there is structure, there is a rowdy system, I should say, chain of command.
Right.
So, what are some of your policies, procedures, directives, or I should say, what's your number one call of duty as a whole to counteract these negative actions within your community?
Well, that's a great question. Get the sister a hand. That's a great question. Because you know what I'm saying. Well, of course, like you stated, we ISUPK, we definitely deep within the community. We got food programs. You know what I'm saying. We pass out clothes, food. We got prison programs, drug programs, GED program. And we got all the programs that your average Black activist group would have. But the main source of what we do to fix our people is to teach them the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Teaching them their identity, teaching them, you know what I'm saying, that how it's their duty to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. And I'm gonna tell you why that's so important to do, because all the brothers that you can't see all the brothers that's sitting in this room right now, but these brothers, you know what I'm saying, at one point were Christians. These brothers at one point were ex-murderers, were thieves, were liars, you know what I'm saying, were all the evil, getting drug addicts and all that. And the only way that you can truly fix a race of people like Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians is the truth. That's why Christ said in the Bible, the truth shall make you free, because a ton of our people are in mental slavery. It's such a great question you asked, because the sister before that, you just seen after, now you just mentioned, sis, how you watched all those videos that we did, this and that, and you see, you know what I'm saying, the pain and the things that's going on with us based off the videos that we seen. Well, the other sister didn't see that. She seen the video, you know what I'm saying, of a white man unaliving a white woman, you know what I'm saying, seeing how they just stole the Venezuelan people oil, you know what I'm saying, and so many other things that we showed. And the only thing that she could spew out of her mouth is that why white people can't be saved. You see what I'm saying? Which goes to show you, sis, that we are a sick people. And the one thing that we need, you know what I'm saying, like anybody that's sick or filled with cancer or filled with AIDS, you need a physician. Right. You know what I'm saying? You need a doctor to cure the sickness that you have, or the sickness only continues to spread. So that's how we fix our people, sis. We go out there and teach them the truth, and them brothers turn, you know what I'm saying, from being drug dealers, turn from being murderers, turn from being adulterers, and so many other things, you know what I'm saying, they had that they've lived. They come into the truth and totally change and become brand new.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So again, you know what I'm saying, we have all the programs that your average Black organization have, but the one thing that we have that they don't have is the truth. And you cannot fix Black people, you know what I'm saying, without the truth. It's a ton of people that go out there, pass out turkeys or whatever, but yet they teaching you the religion of your slave master. You see what I'm saying? Our people still celebrating Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving and all that, which means we giving all our resources to white people every year. You know what I'm saying? And not taking it for ourselves and for our own.
Right.
So,
Damn right.
I'm
Yeah,
right.
damn
Damn
right.
Warrior, please.
The sister said thank you, and the brother he ended up not. He wanted us.
We got to move. We got to move to the next joint. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, after that.
That's a general in the school.
Nah, he just.
Oh,
Call itself general.
Don't say it like that.
You know I would have did.
Yeah, please. Where we at? Where we going next, Lamar?
Next story is the YNs, the real YNs that you know about today. Is they over in Baltimore say they leave a bottle of liquor every time they put an enemy in the grave.
Let's get it. Let's pull it.
Same. Listen to this.
Every bottle is for one of the ops that we didn't put down.
Ops? Yeah, like competition? Yeah, competition.
The big bottles, that's when we caught 2 at a time.
What role do the white man play in this? What role do the white man play in this genocide that he's describing?
We don't even.
Besides the.
You understand? Everyone heard what he said. What the first initial brother said is, and they putting a bottle down or a bottle of liquor. You understand? Down every time they put an op, quote, an enemy of theirs, so-called one of their brothers in another organization, into the grave. You understand? So now where are we gonna go with this?
It's like so. He said the big bottles is when they catch 2 at a time.
So they put the G ball bottles for the brothers that
If they call multiple bodies at the same
they call
time.
multiple bodies at once, but then the individual they just put a liter, a half gal, a pint. And imagine you just being a part of an organization, you only get a pint. You are done. Then I got my boss over there.
Also, if I could, sir, what would be so destructive as well is you have, a white person coming into the neighborhood and questioning them, and they putting them on display like a science experiment or something. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what these people are. You know what I'm saying? Like this is supposed to be some type of representation of us as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Where you see in the other video, or if you see in the ISUPK, that Black man, carry, a lot of different, monikers. We not a monolith. You know what I'm saying? We're not just one thing, and this what they want for you to believe that we are right here.
That's it. Right. That's it. And if I could, sir.
Just wanted to point out that, you know what I'm saying, these so-called YNs these days don't even know how to be in the game, don't even know how to gang bang. Because the first thing, the last thing you want people to know is you one of them dudes that's catching bodies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You out, and the last thing you want is for your face to be out. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you notice back in the day, a lot of gangsters didn't take pictures like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put themselves on social media. You know what I'm saying? Because the last thing you want, because believe it or not, the local police and feds follow this. And the last thing you want is for you to pick up on their radar.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Get a brother a hand for that. I was about to say, you know what I'm saying? Like what's so heavy about what you're saying is that, these cats right here showing you bottles, and how did they get to that point? Is what we got to examine. Let me tell you something. All Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men are born warriors. You know what I'm saying? But you see the white man so diabolical that if he don't turn him into a neighborhood terrorist, you know what I'm saying, he turns him into something that's don't know he a man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he turned LGBTQ. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you take a man that was meant for war? Why you think little boys, you know what I'm saying, they so rough? You know what I'm saying? These ain't girls. Right. They ain't playing with Barbies and playing with dolls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to wrestle and fight and all that because they preparing themselves for when they get older. The problem is if you take them and teach them that the people that hate them to love the people that hate them, then who you think they're gonna end up hating? Right. Because they made for war. You see what I'm saying? Right. So if you make them love the people that's oppressing them, then they're gonna take that warfare and turn it on themselves.
Right.
And instead of turning that warfare towards the people that hate it,
right,
which is why the Lord said oppression maketh a wise man mad. Because before we was in this truth, we just seen each other in the bar. I probably killed you, or you probably killed me. You see what I'm saying? But what made us sit together? What made us sit here at this round table right here tonight? Is that we know that we got a common enemy.
That's right.
And we ain't being no coward like a lot of these religious leaders and a lot of the black leaders and ducking the man whom they should be fighting. We in the UPK, we don't duck nobody. You see what I'm saying? We ain't ducking the so-called white man. We call him the devil to his goddamn face.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because this is how black and Hispanic men gonna get their strength. Everybody,
damn right.
We doing the same thing over and over and getting the result. Don't you see everything outside of the ISUPK is wrong? This is the random result right here of everything outside of the truth. You see what I'm saying? These young brothers is sick, and the problem is the people don't want to face that they don't have the antidote to fix the goddamn problem.
Hey, Cap, what you bringing out is so heavy.
Please.
And all these YNs and OGs and all whatever initials you want to give cats in the street, they all got a commonality into them, Cap.
Come on.
They're all either Christians or Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Some of the biggest drug dealers I ever knew in my life would go to church every Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or go to mosque 3 times a day. They'd be out in the hood hustling.
Yeah.
And when it's time for prayer, they'll come off, they'll clean the block.
Right.
They'll be gone.
Yeah.
And they'll go into the house and bang their damn head on the floor.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? For 20, 30 minutes, and then come back out on the block and serve you a pack.
Please.
You know what I mean? So obviously Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Taoism, all them isms, all that nonsense has failed us because that's not who we are. The one thing that is proven to work since 1969 that has gotten brothers off the corners, that has gotten sisters off of strip poles, that has put black families back together and gave black people their goddamn sense of purpose, identity, and power is the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana.
Come on,
please. Watching this, it shows that we learn so much from the so-called white man. Because right here, all I can think is when white man kill endangered animal, they put a trophy on their wall.
That's
it. And right here, these brothers literally said, if they kill an op, they get a 5th. If they kill 2 ops in 1, they get a gallon or a liter, or whatever the case may be. These are trophies for people that have unalive. And the sad thing is that you're having a trophy of somebody on the live of your own brothers.
Damn right.
And the white man knows that.
That's it.
You celebrate, you just winning, you making trophies or getting trophies for the same thing the white man's getting trophies for.
That's it.
We just played a video for what happened in Minneapolis.
They
just unalive someone, they got a trophy for that.
Right.
You understand? And that's the same thing we follow. And that's why John 8:44 is so heavy, that we are our father, the devil.
That's it.
You understand? We emulate everything he does and we glorify it to the highest degree.
Damn right. Give my hand. Any more on the video? We done with that?
Yeah, if I can put one last one on.
Please.
And one thing that we need to watch, one thing that our people need to watch out for, our YNs, whatever, our young brothers and sisters, these little white boys that are coming into the hood with that camera, they all want to be the new Vlad. You know what I'm saying? Vlad gets brothers on live television snitching on themselves. You know what I'm saying? And telling stories that they normally wouldn't tell people, all for the purpose of them they're not trying to help. They're not trying to get your story out there. They're using you as a means of monetary gain. They're trying to get rich. That young white boy that's interviewing them YNs, he trying to get them views up so he can get monetized so that he can make $1 million a year while you in the hood killing your goddamn self, and he gets rich off your story while you a bottle in your ops grade.
Man, well, listen, if you playing music, you know what I'm saying, that's talking about unaliving, with brothers talking about unaliving each other all day, then what do you think, you know what I'm saying, is gonna happen?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's called programming.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like these white record execs, you know what I'm saying, they don't just run the radio companies, they also run the radio stations that you listening to going to work every morning. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as you turn on the radio in the morning, because I want to get me right. Your first song you hear #1 in the top 10 is about a song about a brother turning our precious daughter into a whore.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You disc jockeys and radio hosts, a lot of you should be ashamed of yourself to be playing that garbage that you playing, knowing that the youth, you know what I'm saying, they coming from homes where they don't have no defense. So they looking at these rappers like prophets. Like we open the Bible and look for the prophets of the Lord, look for direction from the prophets that's written in the Bible. Our children are looking from direction from the radio station. You see what I'm saying? And so initially, be a disc jockey and a radio host, you really like somebody that's selling crack right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Remember that one song where the brother say, sometime the rap game remind me of the crack game.
Okay.
That's what it turned into. You see what I'm saying? So if you hit it, you program the youth with they constantly hearing songs about us killing us, then brother, they gonna take that as a reality. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna become something, you know what I'm saying, that's hard to get out of. And that's the condition that we in right now. We're on a conveyor belt of self-destruction and don't know how to get it out. We know how to get out, but the problem is we get so much resistance and we get so much hate from our very own people, you know what I'm saying, that it's damn near become impossible to come out of this condition right here. Come on, Yaradon, you got it.
Yeah, just to top it off, I don't want the end of the video, you know what I'm saying, it was a KKK member and he was speaking. He wasn't speaking about that situation in particular, but he was just saying how they don't have to go out and kill black people no more because, you know what I'm saying, people like that is doing their job for them. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand that as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if we out here and we treating each other like we ops and different things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, then we doing the white supremacists justice.
Yeah. Do you see the Chinese? Remember that military exhibition they just did a few months ago, China? Do you see them calling each other opposition?
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? They did a military exhibition with about 1 million soldiers out there because the Chinese understand, you know what I'm saying, that they can't be opposition against each other to be a strong nation. And guess what? Neither can we. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is the Chinese ain't being oppressed by the white man, you know what I'm saying, day and night, you know what I'm saying, for 400 something odd years. Everything that America does is to make us be an enemy towards one another. You see what I'm saying? They religion, you know what I'm saying? Everything about this place turns us into who we are.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's time to come out of that, man, and get our mind right, because our people need us to step up and be soldiers for us.
That's
right. Not soldiers for America, you know what I'm saying? Not soldiers for Islam, not soldiers for Christianity. We need to get up and become soldiers for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
Damn right.
Understand? What we going next, Mark?
So next up, we have a video going over Happy Founders Day. You know what I'm saying? What transpired.
Good night.
Yeah.
Marquettism.
I really don't want to, but we need to.
Something unseen. Good night.
What we going?
So like I said, if I could, sir, you know what I'm saying, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is what our community turns into when you glorify, you know what I'm saying, Greek fraternities and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? It becomes more and more effeminate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is supposed to be, you know, when brothers used to go out and stomp and do their cadence and all that stuff. This is what it's turned into. You know what I'm saying? When you follow another culture that is not of your own. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Get a brother a hand. You understand? Come on, Lamar, y'all. You got the floor.
If I may, like,
get down.
There's two ways for a black man to live in this earth. It's the ways of the videos we were just talking about, where we gotta unalive and be gangbangers and so forth and so such, or is you gonna be soft and effeminate and be a part of the rainbow community.
That's it.
You understand? Because that's the only choice for a black man in today's day of time in 2026.
That's it.
You understand? Because we're not allowed to be good fathers.
Right.
We're not allowed to be heterosexual.
Right.
You understand?
That's
it's either you're gonna be a homosexual or you're gonna be someone that goes unalives your own people. And both of those are against the Lord, and both of those are fighting for the principles of America.
Damn right. Damn right. Brother, what's so diabolical about that video is they playing that song. That was an old classic from back in the day. H-Town, which the brother in the song is singing to a woman.
Right.
You know
Baby
what I'm
making
saying?
music.
Yeah, right. Baby making music. You know what I'm saying? But you got a ton of men sitting on the stage grinding on each other in black and red. You see what I'm saying? Like, and let me tell you something, Mark. That video right there show you that we in a state of emergency. Like, if you don't understand, you know what I'm saying, how important it is your job being a priest and prophet of the Lord in the ISUPK, brother, then man, you really lack understanding. Like, this is what you fighting up against right here. You see what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something, the white man knows a man like that, he ain't ever gonna come up against something.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because a homosexual ain't thinking about the plight of his people. He ain't thinking about fixing this. He destroyed. You see what I'm saying? He you know what he want to do? He want to do just like a woman. He want to have fun. When life ain't about fun. Don't you see? You see that? You should be able to see that now. The earth is headed towards the third world war. The white man right now, he making the move to spread white supremacy like something you ain't ever seen before, because it's just in him to do it. You see, remember Hitler, if you go back and listen to some of Hitler's speeches and listen to how Donald Trump speaks right now, brother, they echo the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So he initially is about to go to try to do the same thing that Hitler did, the same thing that all white empires ever did, was they want to conquer the whole entire earth. They, like the Bible said, they want to be the most high. They want to put themselves in a position like they the God of the earth. And when they not the God of the earth, the Lord don't want the earth ran by criminals. He don't want the earth ran by liars and murderers. That ain't how the Lord want the earth to be ran. You see what I'm saying? So the Most High is allowing these to them to have their power now, and allowing these things to happen to wake you brothers up. You know what I'm saying? So you can lace up your boots and stop black men from dancing on the stage, grinding on each other like you just seen right there.
Hey Cap, and Stocker, big up for that, Cap. And things like this whole scene, it makes our job harder.
That's it.
Because for us to let brothers know that is not the way to be. That is not masculine. That is not the way a man should act. That's not how men should present themselves. What makes it harder for us to bring brothers out of that degenerate lifestyle is the fact that in the audience is nothing but a bunch of silly women screaming at the top of their lungs for these brothers. So we can't tell them, hey, brother, that's LGBTQ. That's suspect what you're doing. Because you got to, as the scriptures call them silly women. You know what I'm saying? That are led away by their lust. You know what I'm saying? They in the audience, and these brothers are so brainwashed. And you got young brothers that are going to look at that video, and they going to look and see them brothers doing that. And it's not going to sit right in their spirit, but what they going to hear. Because the white man attacks all senses. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna hear is them silly women in that audience screaming at the top of their lungs for these brothers. They gonna hear the lust in them screams, and them brothers gonna line up and get grinded on in that line instead of coming in here and lacing up their boots and becoming soldiers and marching in our line.
Damn right. You ever done?
Also, if I could, sir, we got to look at it like these is going to be your college graduates. You know what I'm saying? These is going to be your puff daddies in those offices that's telling people, oh, you get a job and you don't get a job. If you don't meet me in the back office and do what I want you to do,
that's it.
Then you not gonna get this job.
That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Lamar, get down. Please.
Seeing this is like everyone wants to believe in like the propaganda or whatnot of staged interventions like the NFL scripted or sports are always scripted or the social media is always scripted and stuff like this. But for black people, but the thing is that everyone says, oh, this is just fun, it's just music or whatever the case may be. This is scripted.
Right.
This is a part of a scene to make sure that your sons become part of the rainbow community.
That's
Like
it.
if you actually, I don't want you to do it, please do not. If you go look at the scene, they're all Black, Hispanic, Native Indians in that line. There wasn't no white people. There was none of the folk. So it's like they're trying to show you that this is the way to go for Black people.
That's it.
I hate trying to say the propaganda, this propaganda, that, because we ain't conspiracy theorists,
right?
But we know the white man's propaganda is pushing Blacks and Native Indians into the rainbow society.
Right.
You understand?
That's
and this is one of those.
That's it.
But Black people, they'll go look at the sports. Oh man, they rigged this, they rigged that.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to things like this, oh man, they just having fun.
Right.
This is life. This is how life goes.
That's it.
No, this is what they want your sons and daughters to see. Is that men need to be like this?
Right. Get a brother in hand. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Avalon.
God, man, Cap, I was gonna say it pays to be a field nigga. This
Definitely.
what comes with being a quarter zip nigga. Go ahead, put on that quarter zip if you want to.
Right. You right on point. And the sad truth about it all, you know what I'm saying, is that this also represents how this country have broken the spirit of Black men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How do you take the most masculine man on the face of God green earth, you know what I'm saying, and turn him, you know what I'm saying, and to that right there, comes from being in slavery for far too long.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why you can't join a place, you know what I'm saying, that's oppressing you and hate you, because this is what you're going to become. You know what I'm saying? Sure. A bunch of men prancing across the goddamn stage, you know what I'm saying, grinding on each other like women. And this is, except like the brother say, the women in there cheering his on. And the worst thing that you can do is have women cheering men who do this on stage, because this just instinctively makes a woman now put in her mind that she don't have to respect the man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Again, you see where your warfare is at, Black man. You know what I'm saying? Your warfare is not in the white man's military, you know what I'm saying, on some damn battleship going to a country, you know what I'm saying, to oppress people, you know what I'm saying, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, your war is right here in the ghettos of America. That's what I'm saying. Your war is coming to learn this truth so you can fix yourself and then start working on fixing your brothers and sisters. Man. Right. See what I'm saying? That's where your war is at, right there. Where we going? Hold on 1 second. Ramawan. Please get down, please, brother.
So we got a couple people tuning in tonight. We got Captain Zakar tuning in with us tonight. Malatazar. Malatazar. We got a freelancer Muhammad. We also got I'm sorry if I butchered his name. Aman Abath Yahauda. Christina Simpson, she always watching.
Mosaic Christ.
Gobble War.
Mosaic Christ.
Raka. Of course, Narab Banaf. Sister Officer Madabar.
Big shout out to Officer Madabar.
Also, Olivia Arnold. She's somebody. She's always
big shout out to that sister as well. Yeah, man.
Of course, Yaquataza, brother, always he watches the show faithfully every Friday.
Yeah, right. Y'all got a charge? Y'all got a charge over there for me? Let me see that charge for this joint. Come on. You got one. Hey, Lamar, where we going next? Hey, before you go there, man, I just want to say all the people we named and all the people that he couldn't get to, man. Big shout out to y'all, Big O Live as well, for joining us here tonight on the round table.
We definitely appreciate your follows, your likes, your shares, all your support. It's definitely very appreciated. And it's like we do it for y'all. It's ain't for us, it's you.
Damn right.
The next one.
What's next? Yeah.
Last but not least, we have in the queue. We have a video. It quotes traditional Black women check Black feminists on TV in the 1970s.
Let's go.
It says that matriarchy is inferior to patriarchy, which is a whole thing right there. You see that patriarchy is a sort of natural or divine order of things, which is not so. Two, that Black men have believed and internalized the myth of white womanhood and Anglo-Saxon impositions, so that they place us in relation to where white women are.
Two things a woman, I believe, being a black woman and a very proud black woman, can do for a man, make him or break him. And then you take into consideration how the black man has been berated by the white man. His woman, you know, adequately couldn't have the luxuries of another woman born the same just like her. This man has to, you know, black men have stood by for a very, very long time and been humiliated by, the system. He can't get the job that this fella can get. And you must understand that his wife might have to go on welfare. He has to stay in the humility of that. He has to watch the plumber duck if the welfare worker come in there. You understand me? He has always been like made to feel he's below the next man. So you must, all this you must come, take into consideration. Now black men are learning, that they're part. They're beginning to feel like a man. They're getting their dignity and their pride back. So he needs a woman to keep on pushing it. Vice versa, when you say about, in the system, this system has destroyed actually the black man. Because everything that we've ever done, there's no part of this country that you can say, if you touch that a black man didn't bring it in here. Everything that they built, they've never been able to share with it. I don't even want to hear that. What society have done just took our black men and destroyed their manhood. That's what they've done. Aid and abetted.
I'm
certainly not in disagreement. I'm in 200% agreement. We understand that what the brothers are going through now.
Let me see what that's bad.
It'll be very revolutionary, and you might be the better woman for understanding that they, at this point, they need you to walk a few feet behind and get their manhood together. So if it takes that, then I'm going to do whatever the brothers need now. I mean, I've been doing a lot of research on slavery and talk about wiping out and ripping off our people.
How revolutionary is it if one half of us is in condescension and a kind of almost fear saying, walking 10 paces behind you, saying that in order for me to, quote, regain my manhood.
Stop it right there. First and foremost, man, ain't no brother that, you know what I'm saying, that's in tune with his masculinity in the head of his woman, require his woman to walk 10 spaces behind her. I don't even know where the hell they get that shit from. You see what I'm saying? But you can see she's obviously in opposition, against what the other sisters are saying. You see what I'm saying? No, you ain't got to walk no damn 10 space. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, finish playing the joint up. I just want to say that on that part.
Maybe that's
I have to deny you your peoplehood.
We just have to do whatever we need to do to help
that says to me that you really. Number one, it says that matriarchy.
Go ahead, please. If I could, the sister with the 10 paces is a bad example, but she was saying like women in their spirit need to be willing to do whatever it takes to boost black men up. Now that's of course 10 paces behind. That's heathen culture. You know what I mean? That's a horrible example because this first sister that spake is obviously totally lost in feminism. You know what I mean? When she talking about patriarchy and matriarchy, listen, the world, I hate to break it to sisters that don't want to hear it, but the world has been a patriarchal system since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The divine order of things, you want to start speaking like you're spiritual and you know this and you know that. Well, the divine order that the Most High said is first is the Most High, then it's Christ, then it's the man, the woman, and the child. You know what I'm saying? So either way it goes, sister, you supposed to find a man that fears the Lord, that follows the law, statutes, and commandments, and has a righteous, living righteously and uses wisdom to lead his household, and you're supposed to fall in line and be submissive to that man, you know what I'm saying, and follow his lead, period, point blank, end of discussion.
Real quick, hey, Ramawan, it's another sister that spoke that she dropped it heavy. I just sent you that part. I just sent you the part of the y'all got the hell speak. Go ahead.
Yeah, come.
If I may,
please.
like these videos are irritating to me because every other race on the planet, they don't need videos like that. They don't need videos of them, their women talking about their man. You understand? It's only blacks, Hispanics, and Indians that have to talk about, oh, a woman needs to do this for her man, or a man needs to be this type of way for him to be a man, or whatever the case may be. That's, okay, screw that. You understand? That's because we are the most lost race of people on this earth.
That's right.
Every other race of people, they know the men and women roles. They follow them. Chinese, they know what they got going. The Japanese, white people, Arabs, Muslims, whatever. They know what men and women need to do. But black people were the only ones that even have to bring that into question.
Right.
And the only reason that is because the white man has stolen your culture. He's stolen the way you operate. He's stolen everything that you need to think about and eradicated your individual thoughts. And that's so disgusting to me. We shouldn't even have videos like this.
Get a brother a hand. Go ahead, yo. Get down, bro.
Please. And just to add on what Lamarcus is just bringing out of one is one thing that our people lack is compassion. You know what I'm saying? One thing that the sisters seen naturally is what's going on with black men. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the situation with black men. Black men understood, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with black women. Then they'd have more compassion, and it would be the same thing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to fix our people, we have to have compassion. We have to understand, like, our people are under a lack of understanding. You know what I'm saying? And we got to have compassion on each other in order for us to be fixed.
Man, listen, black people, we won't ever be strong unless black men and black women learn to love each other.
That's right.
That whole Woman Lives movement that started during the 70s, it had one intention. And that one intention was to destroy the fabric of the black family.
That's right.
Now, they came up with laws to put the man out the home. Then they came up with a movement to make our woman to be an enemy against us. And she, for a great majority of time, she have been that. Not all sisters, you know what I'm saying, but a great majority have gotten to that demonic spirit, which that's what America is all about. You know what I'm saying? Full of satanic worship, like something you could not believe. And one of the demons that live in this place is that black men and black women are enemy towards one another. You know what I'm saying? And it started with that Woman Lives movement, where they started with the white woman, where she's supposed to have been in opposition and more white rights from the white man. Then they grafted in black women and tried to make it a woman's struggle. You know what I'm saying? When black women, come on, man, are you kidding me? You like you ain't white. That means your struggle is not her struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This kingdom of America, this is her kingdom. This ain't your kingdom, which means your people still in slavery, which means your struggle, you know what I'm saying, is helping getting your people out slavery. And you cannot, listen to me good, sisters, you cannot get your people out of the condition that we in, you know what I'm saying, about being an enemy to the very man that you come from.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? It's just never gonna happen.
Right.
We just watched a video with brothers on stage dressing like women. You know why that is? Because black men and black women are enemy towards each other.
Right.
And this be the end result. You see what I'm saying? You pull the father out of home, there's no masculinity in the home.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now your son end up hanging his hand hanging. He end up having sex with another man. Us being enemies to each other is very destructive. And then she said about the whole matriarchy, how you pronounce it? Matriarchy and patriarchy. She say the patriarchy don't work. You know what I'm saying? I got bad news for her. You know what I'm saying? Patriarchy is in the Bible.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. A man ain't over a woman to oppress a woman. A man is over a woman because he loved that woman and he supposed to guide and direct that woman. Saying that it's wrong for a man to be over a woman is like saying it's wrong for a mother to be in charge of children. Like, how dumb and stupid are we going to continue to be to listen to this damn demon that separates us? What are we talking about, man?
Right.
Can I get it out of the Bible? Give me Corinthians where the Lord said, I would have you know what I'm saying? He give you the whole order, who's over who. Ain't no man over the top of no woman, you know what I'm saying, because that's a bad thing. A woman's strength, you know what I'm saying, come from her submitting to a man. You know what I'm saying? Namely, a man who keeps the law, statutes, and commandments. And let this be another lesson, black man. The reason why your woman ain't up under you like she's supposed to be, when I say up under, meaning following your direction, the reason why she not following your direction, because you have decided to submit your soul to white supremacy and say, I'm gonna go ahead and join the religion of the man that enslaved my people, my ancestors, drugged us, and all these different things. You decided to follow him. So now you think she gonna follow you? No, the Lord gonna make sure she ain't following you. Learn to tell the white man and give him back his goddamn religion.
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah,
Give him back his religion, and then you will be able to go and get your woman back. It's natural for women to follow men. That black women ain't got no choice but to follow you.
Right.
You understand? They don't have none. You know what I'm saying? But if you follow in the direction of America and the direction of white people, then yes, your daughter's gonna be whores.
Yeah, right.
Yes, your daughter's gonna commit abortion. The white man's the devil. He wants your women to commit abortion. He wants your women to be whores. He wants your women to be drug addicts. He wants your women to be cussing you out and be loud mouth. This is the product of joining Christianity. Christianity is the most evil entity that live amongst blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And I gotta ask you, black man, how is you black, a straight up nigga? How does a nigga have a white God?
Right.
I ain't been able to figure that out yet. How a black man is walking around talking about he a Christian, proud with a cross around his neck, representing the religion, you know what I'm saying, that totally destroyed his people. You see what I'm saying? Read what you got for me. Let's find out the order out of the Bible, what the Most High say of what the order of the family should be.
Khan out of Wakan.
Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Come on.
But I will have you know that the head of every man.
The head of what?
Every man.
But give me above that. You know what I'm saying? Go all the way above. Let's get the order. Let's get it.
But that's what.
I want the one where it say the Most High is over Christ.
Oh yeah, that's what this is, Cap.
Oh, this is saying.
You know what
I'm saying?
Cap said, "Give me." You know what I mean?
Y'all got me on.
It's a lot, you sir. Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Come on.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is who?
Is Christ.
Jesus Christ is a black man according to the Bible, and he's the head of every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. Why is that important? Because he was a man that stood on morality.
Right.
And if you follow in Christ, which you supposed to be doing, you supposed to be a man that stands on morality. Right. Read.
Khan. And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is who?
The man.
The head of the woman is the man. We reading you the order right then and there. You can't get around that. You know what I'm saying? Or what the order is according to what the Lord say. And it's like anything, you know what I'm saying? You got to follow the chemistry that's going to get us to a point of success. You see what I'm saying? You can't do it no other way. The way that we've been trying to do it by talking about we equal and whoever is the breadwinner run the house, man, that's diabolical. That ain't gonna work. The Lord don't care about if a woman make more money than the man. The Lord is a real God, man. He ain't this fake God you've been following in the church.
Right.
So your woman can make 200,000, you make 50,000. According to what we reading, that man is still in charge of that house.
That's right. That's right.
Any more on that?
Khan.
Read.
And the head of Christ is God.
The head of what?
And the head of Christ is God.
That's for you Christians that talk about Jesus Christ and God is the same. You know what I'm saying? How could that even be when we reading that the head of Christ is God?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the order. You know what I'm saying? You want to know why we out of order because we ain't following the damn order.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like we not in order as a people because we not following this order right here that's in that Bible. And what's sad is you Christians walking around with the Bible and you ain't following that order at all. So it goes to show that you Christians might as well just say, but we ain't following that. We don't follow that. We follow what the white man say. Right. Christians do not believe in God. Let me make that statement off top. They do not believe in the Most High, you know, because they don't do nothing he say. The old pastor that's teaching every Sunday, he don't believe in God. You understand? Well, how do you know? Look at what he teaching. You see what I'm saying? He believed in himself. He believed in that money. He believed in filling his belly, and he believed in having sex with whom he would have sex, whoever he wanted to have sex with. Right. The white man don't believe is God. That's where the church take their direction from. So, right, you following the whole satanic order, and then you want to know why the children is destroyed. You see what I'm saying? The children are destroyed because the leaders don't know what the fuck they doing. That's why. Right. It's like anybody. If you got a coach, you know what I'm saying? He don't know how to coach the team. He's sitting there cracking jokes with other coaches while the team down 50 points. You You see what I'm saying? You the owner of the team supposed to look and say, well, I'm gonna fire him. Well, the leadership of black people need to be fired. And until you fire the leadership, you're gonna get the same results.
That's right.
Any more on that?
That's it, sir.
Most side, where we at? Let's play that other video, Ramawan. No, I'm too.
If it's all true that brothers would like you to walk 10 paces in back of them. But I do know that we do have a definite role. And until we play our definite role, they cannot play their definite role. And our roles are complementary. Complete and make perfect that which is imperfect. If we go about being the inspiration of the nation, and again, educating the children of the nation, and participating in the social development of the nation, that it would be no problem. And when we say we should not discuss things, we start out to discuss them. Like, why raise Monahan if he's invalid? Don't raise him. Don't talk about him. Because what we need to do is to reestablish a new value system. That's what black people need. Right, a value and how system exactly, and how do we go about that? We go about it the way you go about daily work. First of all, you decide what you want. You establish your values and you start to live it. You get yourself together first. Exactly. Then you get your community together. We're in agreement. Then you get your neighborhood together. We're in agreement. Right. And then you can move on out. But in the beginning, you got to make sure you got yourself together.
Right,
right.
Okay.
You have to start right here.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by the Black nation.
I mean, black people's lives, being self-determining, finding yourself, naming yourself, and having political power. We're a nation already without political power and military power. We're a cultural nation without political and military power. We're a nation, you know, in captivity by another people, a people who have a different, totally different culture than we have, who cannot even relate to the things that we relate to. And as black women, we have to be the inspiration for the nation, for our men. We have to start out into the community educating the children, educating ourselves. Because once we educate ourselves, the children will become educated, because we are the ones that teach the children. We are the ones that decorate the homes. We are the ones that are with both female and male children. We are the ones that the children look to as the image in terms of their daily education. So it is important that we don't get our values mixed up and feel that we have to educate the world. We haven't first educated ourselves. It's still always a self thing. Indeed. I mean, the world will relate to us once we can relate to ourselves. I mean, I think we're afraid of definitions and afraid to set guidelines because we might have to live by them. If you stand up and say a black woman should do this and that, then you might have to do that. We can just do it. Do what? So like everybody can do their own thing. But every society needs a value system. Every society has a criteria in which they live by.
And we live by everybody else's.
Exactly.
Right. We should have.
I don't know. You know.
Yeah, that's
Get us
hey, come on,
man. Teleport me back to the 70s.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Get me right, man. Go ahead, y'all.
Man, this sister, man, was dropping it super heavy because, and it made me realize in the midst of her speech, Adawan, how many people, you know what I'm saying, in our community, Adawan, wants to separate themselves from just the stigma of being a black man or a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we unheard the old additive, you know, I'm a black person. I'm not a nigga.
Right.
I'm not like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? You want to separate yourself from the problem instead of being a solution to the problem.
Damn right.
You know what I'm
Damn
saying?
right. Get a brother. Hey, I'm coming to you, Bob. I just want to say this. Did y'all see the sister who was in opposition? At
Yeah, that was a sister.
God. You know what I'm saying? You know, she a sister, you know, outwardly, but not inwardly. You know what I'm saying? Like she sit there like this while the sister's dropping it heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's a demon on her. You know what I'm saying? Because spiritually, she is damn, you know what I'm saying, in opposition to our call. Sister said something heavy. You got to first know what you want in order to achieve that goal. And listen, as black people, we supposed to want what all nations on earth want, which is rulership.
Damn right.
That's it.
Damn right, Cap.
You understand?
Come on, Cap.
The Chinese want rulership, so they go get nuclear weapons. The Arabs, the East Indian, even the Africans, They all fighting, you know what I'm saying, for they people to be number one. It don't seem like it, but brother, that's what they doing. The one people that ain't fighting to be number one, the one people that's fighting to join everybody is the people that's on the bottom. And that's it.
All right,
you understand? Because we haven't set a standard of what we want. And according to that Bible, brothers and sisters, the kingdom of heaven, which is to come after America falls, is for us.
Damn right.
And that is supposed to be our goal. And the way that we achieve that goal is like the sister was just bringing out. You know what I'm saying? Creating standards that we have to live by.
Damn right.
And the Bible, what she said is in the Bible. It's standards that black men have to live by.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we are to achieve the success.
Damn
It's standards that women have to live by, and we achieve the success.
That's right.
See, the Lord ain't put it out there for us to go get no battleships, no guns, no airplanes. And you ain't got that type of military, you know what I'm saying, power and structure, because that ain't your claim to fame. Your claim to fame is becoming the people on earth who have the most morals out of anybody.
Damn right.
Until you become that, we're gonna be on the bottom.
Damn right, Cap.
Anybody else?
Damn right. Hey, Salaki, sir, it's refreshing to see that sister, you know what I'm saying? Because her mindset is set somewhere that I didn't get until I came into the ISUPK.
Damn
And
right.
that's called nation building.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That sister is not concerned about herself. She ain't concerned about hair did, nails did, get a bag, Fendi, Gucci, Prada, Birkin. You know what I mean? She's considering her nation, you know what I'm saying, and future generations of our people, how we can re-empower ourselves and get off the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And in this modern era, the white man, being the manipulative, vicious, predatory devil that he is, he has put that imagery out there and destroyed that type of black woman damn near off the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
She
That's
was
a fact.
She was too much of a threat.
That's it.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
The black man is the number one threat to the world. But the main threat behind that black man is if that black woman is supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Because white men know that they were able to conquer the world because they women are behind them.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So you take our women, if we come home and we tired, the revolution, whatever you want to call it, got us down. You know what I'm saying? We got our woman talking like that when we get in the house. That's a whole different spirit, you know what I'm saying, that'll be breathed into our people, and new life can come into us, Cap.
Damn
you know
right.
what I mean?
Damn right. Get a brother a hand, man. Well, listen, man, we appreciate y'all joining us tonight. Been one hell of a podcast right here on the Round Table Truth. Give yourselves a hand, you know what I'm saying? Like always, man, I want to give it up to my amazing team that rock it out with me every week. Starting to my right, Officer Lamakiala, give him a hand. Any announcements, Mark?
Come on, everybody could. As always, make sure to go like, follow, share, subscribe to all Round Table of Truth, Real University social media pages out there. The Round Table of Truth will be in Cincinnati.
That's right.
You understand? With Captain Napatazah. You understand? Next weekend, January 17th.
Address to be announced.
Address to be announced. We'll make sure to, of course, post it as always. But the heavy hitter, Captain, out there in the truth, Captain Napatazah in the Midwest, as always.
Right.
We're gonna be out there doing what we do. Following that, we will be in Minnesota on January 31st.
That's right.
With Officer 5000 Quadash Zion. You understand? And his heavy hitting crew. Doing what we do as always with the Round Table of Truth. It's nothing crazy, nothing special, but it's something that you definitely need to tune in. You understand? And lastly, but not least, we have the Lord's 57th annual Passover. You understand? Coming up in Houston, Texas, under Commanding General Hunter. It will be the first weekend of April. You understand? Make sure it's going to be a week of adventures, week of greatness, as always. You understand? Make sure to get your flights ready. Make sure to get your Ubers ready, your Lyfts ready, your rentals and everything like that.
Damn right.
You understand? But lastly, not least, make sure to pay your $200 Passover fee.
Damn right.
You understand? That fee is for anyone that's 17 and above.
That's it.
You understand? Make sure that's paid to the ISUPK under Commander General Hunter, because if you don't pay it to the UPK, then it is not the real Passover at all.
Damn right.
Get a brother a hand. And just real quick, on the 17th out in Minnesota, Captain Tazariak will be joining us out there.
Cincinnati.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
January 31st.
January 31st, Captain Cesar will be joining us out in Minnesota, not Cincinnati. You know, so
right.
Captain Zaryak a hand. You know what I mean? Captain Zaryak, what y'all don't know, we working on the brother doing a whole Midwest tour. You know what I'm saying? The everybody killer, like we like to call them. We're gonna be hitting up these Midwest cities, balloting brothers, teaching classes. You know what I'm saying? So the work of the Lord is moving on like it's supposed to. So I also want to give it up to Officer 5,000 to my left, Yaradan. Give him a hand. Any announcements, Yaradan?
Khan, if I could, you know what I'm
Please.
saying? Everybody is to pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? ISUPK.com. Go in to pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all one more day for putting y'all jacket requests, you know what I'm saying, for your real nigga university or real sister university jackets.
Damn
You know what I'm saying? Y'all put in y'all order, you know what I'm saying? One more day. And Saturday is a wrap, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. Damn right. Give him a hand on that. I put mine in. Don't get mad when y'all see me with mine.
We already know.
You know what I'm saying? Also, man, we got to give it up to Officer 5K. Iowa alum in the building. Iowa alum in the announcement.
Yeah, Khan.
Please.
You know, currently whipping up an episode of the War Report with yourself, sir.
Damn right.
Hopefully we got a surprise for y'all.
Damn
I'm
right.
getting reports right now that Iran is being toppled by clandestine services like the CIA.
Right.
Coup d'etat is going down. I'm talking about all over the world. So we got
Damn
a
right.
lot of news to bring out.
Damn right. The War Report, man. Be looking for that in the next few days. We might add Commander Jenny Hounds, y'all. I don't know. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, tune in to the War Report right here on the Round Table of Truth.
Right.
It's important and essential, you know what I'm saying, that you know what's going on in the earth, because Armageddon is on its way, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't here to tell you that the earth is gonna be love and all that. You know what I'm saying? That just ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? We headed towards war. You know what I'm saying? A ton of people gonna die. You know what I'm saying? When this thing really kick off. So you need to know, you know what I'm saying, what countries gonna fight and what you need to be doing to prepare. It's time to prepare. You got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments off top.
Right.
But then on top of that, you got to know how to prepare.
Damn
You know
right.
what I'm saying, for what's about to go down, because it's
That's
about
right.
to go down. Listen to your brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. I've been taught by Commander Jenny Hanna. Jenny Hanna is a certified prophet of the Lord that understands biblical prophecy.
That's right.
And everything that Jenny Hanna has ever taught me, brothers and sisters, listen to me good. It has come to pass.
Damn right, sir.
And race wars is coming.
Damn right, sir.
America battling Russia and China and different countries is coming. You know what I'm saying? So while you're in that club having fun, I ain't telling you don't have fun, but you should also make sure you get into this truth and be serious about your life, your children's lives, your family lives, and everybody, because it's about to go there.
Damn right, sir. Damn right. I don't want.
With that, man, I also want to give it up to Officer Mayad. Any announcements?
Hey, Honorable Khan, sir.
Please.
Salakia, wherever you are in the world, go to ISUPK.com, because ISUPK is not just a local organization. We are international. So if you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you're a part of the diaspora, go to ISUPK.com, find a local school in your area, and start attending classes. Also, every Saturday, you know what I'm saying, we have the Sabbath service. You know what I mean? Wherever you are in the world, tune in to the Sabbath service where we break down the scriptures. We give you the ancient Hebrew, the Paleo, Lashwan, Quadash, the Holy Tongue, and we give you the English translation and a proper scripture breakdown so you can understand real Black and brown history. And also, if I may, Cap,
please,
wherever you are, whatever you're doing, pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? 10% of any increase that you get go to the priests and prophets of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This truth is not free. You know what I mean? And the Lord has set up a way for us to be able to grow and perpetuate this truth. So if you will give that 10% to the Christian church and they asking you for 1,000 plus 1,000 plus 1,000, we only saying give your proper 10% that the Lord requested. You know what I mean?
Damn right. Ain't giving a hand. Listen, you ain't wrong for asking for the tithe money, because the priest is doing the work.
Come.
We doing the work. We just don't get paid.
Right.
Imagine doing a job, brothers and sisters, you work 80 hours and you go to get a check and there's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing there, you know what I'm saying? Because the money you supposed to be getting as a priest, this cat who lying every day in the church, he getting the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? While he teaching lies and destroying your whole life, he walking around with a ton of goddamn cash, you know what I'm saying? Because he's concerned about filling his belly and he ain't gonna fix nobody.
Damn
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Huh?
Close the door.
He telling you to close the goddamn door. Gotta tell, he told him 3 times.
buying his wife a flesh colored dress.
You feel me? So we already know what that's about. But also too, man, I want to give it up to Officer Warrior and Bigo Live. You know what I'm saying? They brothers and sisters came with questions. Keep them questions coming. Get involved in Roundtable Truth, man. You know what I'm saying? We want the people that's listening to us on YouTube, Bigo, Facebook, whatever you listen to us on, you know what I'm saying? Bring your questions, man. We got a call-in number, you know what I'm saying? You call that number in. Participate. We like participation, man. Come join in about these different topics that we talk about each and every week. Warrior, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here? No sweat. You know what I'm saying? Give a Warrior a hand. Please.
Make sure you tune into Bigo every Sunday. Make sure you tune into Bigo every Sunday. 12 Central to 2 Central. Have ISUPK bingo, biblical law class.
Damn right. Also, man, I got to give it up, you know what I'm saying, to my technical team over there on the 1s and 2s. Officer Run One, give it up. You know what I'm saying? Officer Raj Karab, give it up. Also in here with us tonight, we got Officer Rum. Did the Rum still here? You got about it. Rum gone?
Yeah, you already know.
Damn, he hit the door already. I thought, you know what I'm saying, where he was, yeah. But nevertheless, we got Officer Kazai Wan in the building. Officer Mariah Yala. And Officer Mapataza in the building. I am Captain Marquardt, Under Commander Jenny Hanna. There's been another ISUPK Roundtable of Truth. Lord alive, will you see next Friday? Shalom.